Yo, what is going down, y'all? Welcome in the most underrated podcast, broadcasting from most underrated studios. You already know your man Thomas the Franchise. The homie Dow Palantonio chilling across from me. JJ Stringstein over here at the end of the table.
What's up?
What's going on, fellas? How you guys doing? You know we had to come in with some Hootie because you and I are going to the show tonight. So we might have used this song before. We played Hootie on the show a lot. We're big Hootie fans. But we're going to the show tonight.
Yeah.
So we got to open with Hootie.
Got to.
Even though I really thought about opening up with Bobby Brown after seeing Dwayne Wade last night at the Espys. I thought about opening with Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, if that ain't Bobby Brown, he had the little Jufro on top. He got the nice tightened up.
The glasses.
The glasses, the white R&B suit. Oh, Gabby Union. She had to be sitting in her chair excited.
Yeah.
Excited.
She looked pretty good, too.
Dude, she did. For her age, they got a couple kids, right?
Oh, yeah. I think she just had one. Yeah, a new
family.
one.
But you see her. You see her in the Gatorade commercial. She's cycling. She's out there she's working out.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
So, we'll talk some Espys today, man. Great show last night. Depending on how you look at it. I thought the show was entertaining. I thought the show was enjoyable. Mm-hmm. Some teary eyes a couple times. I mean, I think that's what the intent of the show is. I mean, it's to give back. It's to raise money for cancer, Vape Foundation, charity, all that stuff. So if you don't like that they do that, I saw some complaining on Twitter about that. And it's like, dude, they're using their platform. You just want to see an award show for sports?
Yeah.
We could do that anytime. The whole point of the show is to use their platform to raise money for the V Foundation.
It sounds like they just
Cancer Foundation.
Yeah, it sounds like they just got over $100 million. Am I correct with that?
Yep,
Is what they were saying?
Yep,
and they actually, a lot of the big broadcasters were thanking you during it, which was really cool as well.
Yep.
So,
a lot of reaction to last cast, man. You being vulnerable, a lot of people liked that. A lot of people liked I got some good reaction just on my ability to just sit here and listen. Yeah. Just letting Dow kind of work himself out and work things out. And I think people like that on the show. I think people like that happening on the show versus behind the scenes, and that's what adds the authenticity to the show.
The transparency is super relevant, and I think our people like it. It's hard, but I wouldn't say as I'm talking through these things, it's not hard at that moment. But man, if I can help you guys with anything, if you guys can learn from me, learn from my mistakes, and that's why we're here.
No doubt.
No doubt.
So you just filled me in. I didn't even know these fools were opening up for Hootie tonight. I got to there you go.
Yes.
Dude, these fools have a lot of hits.
A lot of hits.
But aren't they I don't even know. I'm not a big aficionado of the band. So, but aren't they broke up, or isn't there one member that's not really? Isn't it Blink-182 kind of situation?
Not that I'm aware of.
They're all still there.
I think pretty
For
much.
For some reason, I thought the lead singer left, or somebody left, or
no.
Oh, with Bare Naked Ladies?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware of, no. Lead singer's still there. They're a Canadian rock band formed in '88, man, in Scarborough, Ontario. And as far as I'm aware of, pretty much still the same.
Because you know the vertigo was going to go because it's still danger, but you left the sun waving. Dang, bro. This is 7th grade right here. This reminds me of 7th grade middle school, rapping this shit, trying to impress the ladies. 7th grade, yeah.
Oh, you were doing that?
Oh, dude. All day, every day.
Your Gencos weren't enough.
No.
Weird. Mine were.
I didn't have Gencos.
I fit 2 of my chicks in my pockets.
You just put them in the back pocket?
Yeah. Because I got 2 chicks in my pocket.
Nice one.
Yeah.
90s, baby.
Yeah.
I like it. Dow, starting it off early.
I wish Alanis was open up for these guys too. That'd be a three band badass tour.
What's your favorite Bare Naked Ladies song?
Oh, this is probably it.
This is your favorite song?
This is one of them. I mean, God, I'm trying to think of all of their.
Oops. What about
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken?
What about Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken?
Chinese chicken.
What about this one? Oh,
Trying to think.
This is a classic. It's a classic. Come on, guy.
Oh,
right when the guitar riff comes in.
This isn't the one that's like, kiss me.
It is. It's Pinch Me.
Oh, Pinch Me.
That's the name of the song, actually.
That was way off.
If you want me to play Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer, I can for you.
My bad. Hey, you know what? It's a struggle. There's too many good 90s hits out there.
Is that what you were confusing it with?
Probably so.
I mean, I could hide out under there. Just made you say underwear.
Underwear.
Oh, that was the wrong part of the song.
Damn it.
I'm messing up too. I think Dude, that is Sixpence None the Richer. Gosh, I'm excited with myself to eat.
That is
Look at
pretty
this.
good.
We just went into this one on a swerve.
Yeah, I can't get that high, but it's a great song too.
Kiss me. I can't listen to that right now. I'm not even going to see them. Let me go back to this. Actually, you know what? You know what's my favorite Bare Naked Ladies song?
What's that? Brian Wilson?
Let me. No.
That's not your favorite? That's a pretty good one.
I don't know why that cracked me up so much. You think they're going to play that tonight?
I hope so.
Do they play that?
I hope they start
shows?
out with it.
Do they play that at shows?
Yes.
Okay, what song is Bare Naked Ladies going to open up with? I'm going to play you my favorite song, and I think this is the song they're going to open with. Well, let's do a bet. Let's do a bet on the Bare Naked Ladies and a bet on the Hootie, what they're going to open with.
Okay, is the Brian Wilson song, is that the one, If I Had a Million?
No.
That one? Which one?
That's If I Had $1 Million.
Oh, that is the song.
Yeah. You want to hear Brian Wilson? Here, let me play this for you real quick.
Yeah.
And then I'll play you my favorite and what I think they're opening with. Oh, dude, this is not
so good.
They can't. You can't open a show with
No,
this.
there's no way you can open up with this. If I Had $1 Million, that's what they're going to open up with.
No way. $1 million.
Guaranteed.
I'll play that in a second. This is what they're actually going to open up with, though. If you're really curious and you want to know what they're going to open up with, just pay attention to this one right here. There you go.
Nice.
The old apartment. This is where we used to live, guy.
Yeah.
That's the jam, dude. This right here. Broken hearts and broken bones. Dude, this is what they're going to open up with.
What's this titled?
The Old Apartment. Pretty standard.
Real original, folks.
The fact that Dallas doesn't know these names of these songs, and they're actually the most said words in the song on the chorus, and he still doesn't know the name.
Hey, Robin's the big Bare Naked Ladies fan.
Oh,
I
is
like
she?
their. Oh, dude,
Dude, that's tight. That's going to be fun for her.
Let
tonight.
me tell you something about Robin. You know, she was kind of a stubborn teenager for sure. But dude, there was one thing that brought her and her pops together: Bare Naked Ladies. So it's a special, special thing for Robin. Know what I mean?
Yes, I'm sorry. My aunt just texted me again. After yesterday, I told her I could not meet for lunch after the cast, and I knew I should have just included in my initial text message, Aunt Bert, I can't go to lunch tomorrow. I have the cast. And that's all I left it at. I was like, I have the cast, which the cast normally gets done at 1 or 2. She wanted to meet for lunch at 11:30 today. I texted her and said, I can't meet. I can't do it after the cast. We got the cast today. Knowing that wouldn't be enough for her because she is the nicest person in the world and she will try to do a late lunch and reschedule and work it out any effing way she can, which I don't know why I sound annoyed by that because it's the nicest thing ever, but it's like I'm annoyed with myself because I should have just messaged her and said, I can't do it. I can't do it. I have the cast tomorrow. I have a bunch of stuff to do after the cast tomorrow. There's no way I can't fit it tomorrow because I didn't do that. Then she hits me with another text. Well, would you like to do a late lunch? Blah, 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 da, da, da. Then last night I'm busy. I'm cooking dinner. I forget to text her back. Boom, I just get hit. Can you do the late lunch today? And it's like, oh.
Not good.
Could have saved myself. You know what I mean?
Tell her to meet us at the Blowfish. See her there.
We got an extra ticket?
I don't.
For the Hoot?
I don't. Might be able to get one.
This is her favorite song, so.
Is it?
If I had $1 million. No, it's not
dollars.
her favorite song, but Bridge in there somewhere. I'm sorry, Dallas. Repeat the Robin story. I'm sorry to the audience too that you guys have to hear this twice. I was getting the text message.
Yeah.
I was frustrated and annoyed, and I just wanted it to be over with.
You were busy.
And again, busy, dude. That's the problem. If I would have nipped this in the ass to begin with, it would have never popped up during the show. I wouldn't have missed your story. So this is where what do I do, Dallas? I take everything back to where it starts.
Yep.
And it starts with me not just saying, I can never meet for lunch tomorrow. I don't have any free time. Instead, I left the door open for a late lunch, trying to be, whatever. Yep. Overly nice. Sure.
So, the story is, Robin.
All I heard was a young kid.
Yeah.
Something about a young whippersnapper.
Yeah, Robin, when she was a teen, early teen, she was a bit stubborn. Let's just say that, right? Whenever she posed for pictures, she'd always have the mean look.
Scowl.
She's like the mean girl.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Lindsay
Just
Lohan.
scowl. Oh yeah, for sure. But with her dad recently passing, this year, Bare Naked Ladies was the one thing that brought the two of them together.
Oh, sweet,
they
man.
vibed out. So
Sick.
So Bare Naked Ladies plays a big role, not only just in their hits, but with a relationship understanding between her and her pops. So she's really pumped to see them. Equally pumped to see
dope.
Hootie.
Did you say that the first time? You just said that in the first story, and I missed it. Wow, I'm sorry, guy.
It's all good.
That's important, too.
It was very important.
Obviously, with her pops, and that's very important. So I'm glad you ran that back.
There'll be some emotions tonight at the show, but there'll be good emotions. There'll be good memories, and I'm looking forward to it.
What's her favorite song by them? Do you know that? As a man, could we go on Match Game right now?
Yeah.
Could we put you behind the wall? I don't even know if it's Match Game. I'm dating myself. I'm not that old. Can we put you behind the wall and ask you some questions? Oh, we should do that on the show, guy. Stringstein, we're going to put you in a tuxedo. You're going to be the game show host.
Yeah.
We're going to bring my lady in here. We're going to bring your lady in here.
Oh,
we're going to do a little bit of stuff we should know. I don't know if it's Match Game or not. The newlywed game. That's what it is. The newlywed game. Stringstein, we're going to comb your hair. We're going to give you a nice hair piece, a little part. Yep. Yeah. We're going to get you a suit. We're going to get you the little Bob Barker skinny mic.
Yeah.
And we're going to host a little newlywed game.
You really think that's a good idea?
I think it's funny.
I'm already sweating. I'm already sweating.
That's why I think it's a good idea. I see this guy right now. I see bullets. Yeah. I see lead leaking out of his pores.
You see my face is about to explode.
Oh, but, you might have to do some studying, it sounds like.
So, no, I don't know for sure, but I think one of her favorite albums is Gordon, which came out in 1992, and there's a song on Gordon that was specifically important to her and her pops.
Dope. Okay.
That's the most that I know.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
At least you know that.
All right, so we're in on a bet for Bare Naked Ladies. I have Old Apartment number 1. You have $1 Million number 1. If neither of them, it's a push.
God, now if I just heard
5 each. Or $5. $5 on this and then 5 on
Can
Hootie.
I change mine real quick?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go with...
Brian Wilson's song. Which one?
We needed something a little bit more pumped up.
Damn, I shouldn't have given that away. I shouldn't have told you. Damn it. That you needed a pump-up joint.
Yeah.
Well,
It's the amount of concerts you've been to.
We're a music guy. We know these things.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You might as well call you Brian Wilson. All right.
I'll go with Brian Wilson just for the
Are you really?
Let's do it.
Seriously?
Brian Wilson. Is it $5 you said?
$5.
All right, cool.
All right. Hootie.
So now if none of us get it right, then it's a push.
Yeah, you got it.
Hootie, on the other hand.
Hootie. What is Hootie opening with? Are they opening with a classic from Cracked Rear View?
Yes.
Or some new shit?
I hope it's not Darius Rucker singing.
He's not gonna do. He's not gonna do Wagon Wheel.
You don't think Wagon Wheel?
No. That's Darius. That's his country shit. We're going to a Hootie and the Blowfish concert, right? If he does Wagon Wheel, I'll pay you $5. I don't think that's happening.
Me either.
Okay.
Why wouldn't they open
Then I'm
it
not
with
paying.
the same song we just opened it up?
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
With what the hell was it? Hold My Hand.
Little...
Too slow. I think this is too slow. This is what they come into after a little break, or after he's kind of talked to the crowd for a few minutes. Let me tell you guys a little story about this one, man. This is 1994. We had just signed with MCA Records and or RCA Records and
Is that how he sounds?
No, I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But this is the song where then, he says all that stuff, and then all of a sudden you hear boom, and then the crowd goes, woo! You hear that slow roar, everyone starts clapping. That's that's not the opening song either, Dal. I don't know why I'm giving you these gems. It's like I've been to the concert. It's crazy.
Well, it's definitely not going to only want to be with you. It's not going to be that one.
Only want to be with you.
It's not going to be that one.
Okay.
Why wouldn't they end with that?
I don't know. Maybe they don't only want to be with you.
And it's not going to be Let Her Cry. That's not amped up enough.
You don't think it's this? You don't think it's that?
Maybe.
It's not going to be Only Want to Be With You?
Could be.
What are you going with, Dal?
Maybe Time. Time's not amped up that good either.
What are you going with, Dal?
I want to go with Hold My Hand. I got to go with
Hold My Hand.
I got to go with Hold My Hand.
Dal. So he is going with this.
Got to go with it.
Take everything I said out the window about the crowd, the slow roar.
Go with it.
This is what you're going with.
Going with it.
All right. I'm going with this one.
Great way to open up the show.
This is how they're opening the show. Yeah!
No way.
Yep.
No way.
This is a nice upbeat jam to get everybody going, but it's not a huge hit. But this is for the diehards. This is the people that know them. Oh, dude, he comes out. Yep.
No way.
Yep. Running from an angel, baby.
You done.
Yep.
You done
In
lost
the
your
studio.
marbles.
You're driving along right now. Clap your hands to the beat. Oh, this is it right here. Hear that banjo? Aha. I don't even know the words, but I just know I'm running from the angel. I'm running to the devil, and we're going to open up with this one tonight. Should we put this on the story? We should put this on IG tonight.
Yeah, I think so. God, there's no way.
What do you think, Stringer?
I have no idea.
I know, I'm just kidding. You don't know any of these songs.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, so I'm just sitting here and be like, alrighty.
Play me I Go Blind real quick.
Oh, I Go Blind.
How about that one?
I go blind every time I look at you. I go blind. I don't even know how it starts. Let me see. Ooh.
Chun, 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 chun. What about that one?
Some power chords there.
Every time I look at you, I go blind.
Dude, this album just hit after hit, bro. Cracked rear view.
Yeah.
I go blind. What's so sick about this is Darius has been touring for a hot minute. He still does all of his solo shit, and he'll play a little bit of Hootie stuff here and there, kind of like Rob Thomas does when he tours without Matchbox. He'll play a lot of his individual shit, and then he'll play a couple Matchbox songs, but he'll change the arrangement. Totally. Darius kind of does the same thing, so I'm so excited to see just normal Hootie and the Blowfish back, for the show.
Oh, man. You know what? You know what I'm sad about is the drummer. You know his staple? He had the long hair.
Yeah, of course.
That always played so gentle on the drums. Yep. No more long hair.
He doesn't have long hair anymore.
Short hair.
Really?
Metallica had to cut their hair one day as well.
Yeah.
Just is what it is.
You get older. Yeah. It's hard to keep growing that long hair.
You know who's not going to cut their hair?
Who?
This guy.
When? Oh, before tonight or ever?
Ever.
Oh, shut up.
You're just going to continue just letting it grow?
Ever.
Ever.
Well,
I
not
cutting your feet?
Ever.
Down to the feet.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's it. Just not cutting it. Ever.
Okay.
It's a staple in the cast. Maybe we'll make a Patreon tier for the mullet.
Ooh.
We'll arrange something someday.
That would be tight.
Never know.
That would be really tight. Anyway, man, so we're going to the show tonight. Let me run down the rest of the show for you guys. If you followed my IG story, some funny stuff on there.
Yeah.
The little angry Italian man. So we'll play some sound clips from that. Also, the homie Fat Matt sent me that gentleman's YouTube channel. Apparently he has a YouTube channel. He doesn't upload regularly or anything, but he has uploaded a few videos. It's a very small time channel. Not I don't even think it's over 100 subscribers, but we'll take a listen to a couple of the videos on that channel. Pretty funny from that guy. If you don't know what I'm talking about or you're lost, just hang on. We'll fill you in here if you don't follow the IG story, which if you're still not following me on IG and checking out the story, you're missing great content. Every day we're putting up new shit, whether it's we're talking shit, whether we're talking sneakers, we're showing off sneakers. IG gets everything first. That's the easiest thing for me to just jump on and start going. So whatever's going on that day, IG. If you want to follow in, IG. Or if you want to follow along, not follow in. This day in movie history. 20 years ago, something came out. We'll talk a little bit about that as well.
Mixing it up.
I want to react to Ben Askren going on with Ariel Helwani, talking about the fight a little bit. Obviously, Espys last night, OVO Fest.
Ooh.
Sneakers and Supreme YouTube comments. And then if we have time, I want to talk a little Beyond Meat as well. I've told you guys to get stock in this company. I've told you so much. I've told you guys to stop messing around.
Yeah.
And this shit got real today. They hit record highs. Today. So I want
What
to talk
happened?
about that a little bit as well. We'll get into that.
I would sure like to know.
Yes, exactly. It's called a tease in radio, Dow.
Yeah,
Tease.
I love it.
All right, so let's open up the show, man. Let's just start with, I guess.
Great time to open up.
Yeah, exactly. Great time to fade that out. Yes, it's the radio man in me. AKA luck.
AKA
Take
time.
that L on the way out.
All right, so this is funny, man. Let me unplug here and plug in my phone. So the gentleman you saw on my IG story yesterday, right? You saw this gentleman?
I did.
Did he? So let me break this down. The gentleman's at a bagel shop in Long Island, New York. A lot of people thought I took the video. I did not take the video. I found it from a girl that I follow on Twitter. Pretty funny. She was actually out in Long Island. Or I'm sorry, the dude I follow on Twitter retweeted, and it popped up on my Twitter.
Gotcha.
So she was actually out in Long Island, filmed the whole thing, whatever. So that was where the first video came from. The second video, someone else was in there and they had another account and it was just tagged in the same thread. So I was like, cool, there's more. This is funny. So I put all that up, and then someone, or then the homie Fat Matt, and I think it's, let me give him proper shout out. He's from Denver actually too.
Dang.
He said he just got back from Long Island, dude. And he's like, I literally just got back from there. It's at the Boss Bagel in Long Island, Long Island. Fat Matt 09, PHAT MATT 09.
Okay.
is the homie that hooked me up with these. So let me play you the first couple videos, and then we'll get into some of the YouTube stuff. But my man went into the bagel shop, and he was super unhappy with, I guess, the service he was receiving or whatever. So I don't know. That's what's tough about these internet videos. It's hard to give a reaction because you don't know what occurred before. You know what I mean? Do you see a lot of those, whether it's police video or whether something happens, but you don't know how it escalated and you don't know how it got there.
Right.
This was kind of one of those situations, but it was so damn funny. You didn't really need to see how it got there. But what happened was, I guess the gentleman went into the bagel shop and he was just being rude to the ladies working there. It was all ladies back behind the counter, and he was just being rude, super degrading, super rude to them. And so someone spoke up in line and was like, yo, you don't need to be degrading women like that.
Yeah.
And then that's where the video cuts in and you hear him just going off.
Yeah. Wasn't there some other things where like he thought that they were kind of mouthing something behind their hand or something, like whispering something to each other, and he obviously took offense to that, thinking that they were obviously taking shots at him behind his back.
Right.
And I think that's kind of part of it as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Good call. All right, so let me play this video for you guys. The gentleman's about, I think he's 4'11". He's a super short guy. Obviously
soaking wet.
Yeah, let me just play the clip for you and then we'll react here.
Degrade women. Why is that okay?
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead? That's okay?
Who said that to you here? Nobody.
Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that shit up? Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip. Shut your mouth. You're not God or my father or my boss. Dude, you want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared of you, pal.
I'm not.
Wow.
You shut up, too. No, go ahead and attack me, big.
Oh my god.
Then he gets taken to the ground.
Yeah.
I just wanted bagels.
I just wanted bagels.
I recorded the whole thing.
All right, so my man gets taken to the ground. What's funny is he goes chest to chest with this, actually it's like chest to dick with this guy, with this taller guy, because he's like, what are you going to do? And he puts his like chest up in him, so his pecs are like at the guy's waist.
Yeah, almost like tries to belly punch him a little bit, but doesn't work.
It's like his pecs to the guy's waist.
To the guy's thighs.
Yeah, right. And he kind of chests up to him and he's looking up at him.
Tries to
You
trick him.
shut the, you, and he tells him, you shut the F up.
Yeah.
And then the other dude, then this other dude kind of steps in. He's like, "You shut the F up. You stop talking to people like that. Whatever. He's like, go ahead, attack me." And the dude just instantly, he takes him down, takes him to the floor. So I posted another video this morning about what happened after the gentleman got up, because the video just cuts off and you see him on the floor just getting his face mushed into the ground.
Yeah,
that's kind of where the video ends. Again, this is at Boss Bagel in Rhode Island, New York, and the guy obviously is sensitive about his height.
Sure,
he's sensitive about dealing with the height. He's been dealing with that his whole life.
Little man syndrome for sure.
Yeah, to the max, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
you think he drives a big Ford pickup to make up for it?
I don't, dude. I mean,
that's the staple.
That's
compensating for something.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That was for something else.
So here's the next clip. So after he gets up off the floor, it looks like the other gentleman's left or been kicked out too or whatever happened.
Now is this same day?
Same day, right after. This is literally right after. This is someone else filming what happened after. This is another video.
Gotcha.
Did you see this morning?
No.
Oh, you haven't been tuned into my story then?
No.
I posted this morning. All right.
I overslept.
This is new for you.
I'm lucky I made it to the cast.
I hope the Supreme drop worked out for you.
Yep. Canceled. Supreme season over.
Supreme season's over. Okay, so check out the second video. This is him inside the shop afterwards, just waiting. Now he's getting his breakfast. He's actually getting the bagels he came in there for.
Okay.
Okay, so check this out.
Absolutely.
Oh, and a guy 3 times my size. Absolutely. That's okay.
Get your food and leave.
What happened? What I'm sorry?
Get your food and leave.
You know what? Fuck your fucking breakfast.
He throws the bagels down. Fuck your breakfast.
Yeah.
Now I am gonna take.
I need my bagels.
All you women treat short guys like shit. All you.
Look at him, like a pit bull, barking through the
glass.
Right.
Jeez, just leave, dude.
Stop being so fucked up. Look at my man, escorts him out and then gives him a little push. Pushes him out the door for good measure. So he gets pushed out of the bagel shop by another patron in there, or maybe one of the owners, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He gets kind of pushed out the door by a guy, and that was kind of the end of it there at the bagel shop. What I will say is, as funny as this is, like, it's a funny thing, it's a funny reaction, and it's funny because of the way he is reacting to other people, and it's like what people are doing to him is exactly what he's doing to everyone else, so it's kind of like, that's why I think people don't feel that bad, because it's like you're being bullied and being made fun of, but then you're turning around and doing the same thing to these women or to the people that are working there for whatever reason. But like you said, or like he said, everywhere he goes, he gets the side smirk. He gets the out of the side, he gets the whispering, he gets the whatever. That's tough. And you can tell this man has a lifetime of pent up rage and anger and bullying going on, man. Yeah, like
some
crazy.
deep-seated pain.
But I had so many people. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the content. There was so many people that just hit me up like, dude, that made my day. Like, I was just laughing so hard. I went back and watched that thing like 20 times. And I was going through and looking at my my IG, and yeah, dude, like, it's just crazy that happened. So it's a situation that again, it's funny on the surface, but once, I don't know, I sit back and think about it, I'm like, damn, it's been a tough life for this guy, obviously.
Yeah.
Because look at the way he's reacting to these situations. That's why he's reacting like that. This has been, like I said, a lifetime of bullying, a lifetime of pent-up aggression. So, go ahead.
The bad thing with this is, I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
Right.
I mean, we're lucky that it was just words and, there's not a lot of actions, unfortunately, except the Patreon that was actually that took him to the ground. I mean, this is the type of guy with this type of anger and these deep-seated issues for years and years, for what it seems, could be the guy that also comes in with a gun.
That's what I was saying, dude.
That's
like,
really concerning.
where does he get to the point where he's like, and then, so
nobody's listening. I'm going to make somebody listen.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Scary as hell.
Scary shit.
No doubt. And so that's why, like, I've never been a guy that's into bullying. Right. I've never been a big bully guy. I've never been someone, I just kind of get along with everyone. I just kind of let people live and let them live, do their own thing. Like, I don't really that concerned about what everyone else is doing, or if someone's short, if they have bad teeth or looks, whatever. We can't do anything about it. We've all been given what we've been given. And, that's what's so hard about today. Like, we just dealt with that. Like, me and my girl taking selfies. We've taken 15 selfies because we're worried about, like, oh, my eyes look fucked up there. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm like, at the end of the day, finally, we just look at each other like, babe, we just look the way we look. Like,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Like,
if somebody's got a problem, go talk to my parents.
They're going to, exactly.
Blame them.
Whatever.
I didn't choose this nose.
We look the way we look. Exactly.
Sorry, I broke it 3
times.
times.
Be proud of it at the end of the day.
Right. There's nothing you can do.
I don't even know if about proud of it. I think you just gotta, you just gotta rock
own
it.
it.
Whatever it is, you gotta rock it. You gotta own
just
it.
Be calm,
and just go.
confident in yourself about it.
And I want to say, there's nothing you can do. Obviously, if you're Kendall Jenner, you got that money. Or
look at Kylie.
Totally.
Kylie
Money
looked
does
completely
wonders.
different as she grew up than
Yeah.
what she looks now.
Oh my
And I don't know if
gosh.
you saw that leaked photo of her, I think it was a few weeks ago, where she actually had no makeup on, nothing.
Like a totally different person.
Oh, dude.
Not even close, right?
So,
Money in Photoshop, folks.
Yeah, but height, that's one thing that, dude,
never
if you,
change.
I step out of bed every day and I thank the Lord that I'm blessed with height, because that is just something that no matter how, if I got millions of dollars, whatever, I can get a nose job. I can get some lip injections. I can get some shit fixed on my face, whatever. You can't change your height. Like, you're just, what it is what it is.
Yeah.
And it's super unfortunate that not only is society super hateful these days, judgmental, whatever you want to call it, but it's also people are looking, someone's looking to talk shit or make fun of people, and then they want to film
they
it.
Take their pain.
So this guy just gave everyone everything by reacting that way.
Yeah.
And that's what's so stupid about it. That's what makes me laugh about it. I'm like, dude, you are the worst person, the absolute worst person to be dealt this card, because you are not mentally strong at all. You have no mental toughness. Your mental makeup is dog shit. You're gonna melt down. You're gonna melt down as soon as someone says anything to you. You're waiting for the confrontation. You're waiting for someone to degrade you. You're waiting for someone to crack a little joke. Yeah. Instead of being like Kevin Hart, I don't know if Kevin Hart's 4'11", but he's not tall.
He's short for sure.
Instead of being like Kevin Hart and just making it into a joke and being Mr. Funny and working your ass off, he decides to just be negative, be condescending, and then degrade everyone else that's degrading him. And he decides, I'm going to be offended. I want to be offended about everything. And I think we can all learn something from this, because it's like, whether it's the short man's complex, whether you're bald, whether you have a big ass nose, whether you have bad teeth, whatever it may be, man, whatever your imperfections are, those imperfections more than anyone else does. You see them every day in the mirror, right? Mm-hmm. So whatever those are, or whatever people are judging you on, or whatever it is, we're all better off just like letting it roll off our back and moving on.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we can't change it, and you're probably never going to see that person again anyway.
Right.
Like at a young age, I remember being as a kid, you know, you wanted to ride around, you wanted to go to school in a nice car. You don't want to be picked up in a shitty car. If your parents drove a shitty car, I had friends that, you know, they were embarrassed about certain stuff. Or luckily I didn't, we weren't balling or anything. It was like a minivan, you know what I mean? I had stepbrothers and sisters. We just rolled up in a minivan, like got dropped off. It was what it was. We weren't stepping out of a range. We weren't stepping out of a nice whip. But all these things start to matter as you get older and older. And from a youth, we're kind of taught that these are status symbol. These things matter. These will tell you who your friends are. And it's all bullshit. Yeah. It sucks. I wish we had better parenting going on. I wish my parents would have been better parents and let me know, hey, none of this shit matters. But instead, it was always in a negative way. It was like, you got to be keeping up with the Joneses. You really want to spend your money on that? No. They were always judging me for trying instead of being like, hey, man, don't worry about, you know, what other people think. Don't worry about whatever. And my parents didn't do a great job of that. So I'm saying to today's parents, hey, let's do a better job of letting our kids know that nobody's perfect. People have imperfections. And the people that are making fun of people's imperfections are really insecure people about their own shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people today, a lot of parents, you know, almost try to avoid disappointment for their children, like seeing and being a part and having to experience disappointment. The world's full of it.
Shelter us.
Yeah. The world's full of disappointment. You know what I mean? And
I've lived through it.
Yeah, and it's vital that we teach our kids that, like, hey, it's tough to win out there. Yeah. Disappointment. You will lose. You know, you will be judged. You will, like, having these hard conversations and be able to pick your kid back up after these things are super relevant to living life, you know, to the fullest in your latter days, I think. And, you know, I think society could use a little bit of kick in the dick when it comes to that.
Let me play. So the gentleman's name is Chris Morgan. He's got a YouTube channel. Actually, I stand corrected. She's got 2,900 subscribers. 2,905.
So this is the 4'11" individual?
Okay. Dude, this is someone found his YouTube channel. And the homie Fat Matt sent it to me. Now this is a video called, it was from 2 months ago.
Okay.
And this is kind of my point what I'm talking about. The video is titled Harassed by 7-Eleven Worker Part 1. It's 2 parts to this thing.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So it's like he's looking for the confrontation.
And spinning negativity on a channel.
Right.
So bringing all that.
Just
into, woe is me, the world hates me.
Like I said, the worst person to be dealt this card.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get that mental toughness as well, or he doesn't have it. Whatever it takes to let those things slide off his back, he clearly doesn't have it.
Yeah.
And here we go. So check this out. Let me pod this up here. Okay.
The second time I've been asked this question in like 2 weeks. Once at 2 in the morning in Farmingdale at a gas station, and now here. I come in here to get a coffee and to get a donut. It's May 5th, 2019 at like fucking 5:30 in the morning. And this jackass right here asks me what is my height. Now, what do you got to say about that? I come in here I give you guys a lot of business, right? A lot of business. Whoa, hold on a minute. I just bring this to the counter, right? To pay for my shit. You don't say, hi, how you doing? The first thing out of your mouth is, what's my height?
So obviously he's mad. Yeah. Because he just went in there to get a coffee.
And a
donut. He spends a lot of time there. It's 5:30 a.m. And he's mad that the gentleman asked him, just what is your height?
Yeah, what is your height?
I don't know how he said, not height, just height. No TH.
Height.
You and John Elway.
Yeah, we're the worst.
Height. What is your height? And that triggers him into what you're listening to here.
Where are you from? What country are you from?
So now he goes into this.
What
personal
country
attacks on
are
the
you
gentleman.
from?
Sure.
Right? I'm funny.
I don't believe you, fuck. I don't believe you're motherfucking sorry. What country are you from? How do you like me asking you a question like that? You don't like it, do you? Answer the question. I'm 5 feet tall, 4'11". There you go. Now what? Now what do you get out of the answer? What are you trying to... No, answer the question. What are you trying to accomplish? Yeah. What are you trying to accomplish out of asking me a question like that?
Sorry again.
That pisses me off. What do you gain out of asking me that? I told you, I'm 4'11", 5 feet. Now, where are you from? What?
I think that's valid. I think his tone is a little bit much, but it's like, I think it's valid. I think, what's the point here? Yeah. What are you trying to get to? Are you trying to crack a joke? Are you trying to be funny? What's the deal with the height?
Yeah.
Why are you asking me a personal question like that? Where is it going?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's a pretty loaded question. Like, you obviously have a reason for asking that. Like,
I agree with him. What's the point of asking the question?
Especially without asking how
like
you're
to know that
doing,
answer.
good morning, anything else, just straight up, just that question.
I'm in the retail field.
You're in the retail game, yeah.
I've never asked anybody their height.
Could you imagine? I like
don't.
the emphasis on there, Dal. Nice job.
On the syllables.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. I tried to click the gunshot, but I got my phone wired up, and it just played the gunshot throughout the studio, but not through the audio.
Gotcha.
I don't even. Okay. Anyway.
So yeah, that is a confrontational question.
Yeah. Why? You working retail? Would you ever look across the counter at someone and be like, "Hey, what's up, man? How can I help you today?" Oh yeah, I just need to get my phone turned back on. It got cut off last month.
Yeah.
All right, cool. It'll be $13.57. By the way, what's your height?
Yeah.
How tall are you?
How tall are you?
Would that be weird especially for a short guy?
Super weird. Because if they're obviously tall or if they're really, really short, that is a jab.
Right.
It's like,
Well, the same thing, like you said, obviously tall. Some tall people don't like to be asked that.
Yeah.
People that are really, they're 6'7", especially women,
Yeah.
they're already leaning down in pictures, already bending down because they feel like a giraffe.
Plus, they've been
they don't
asked
need to
that
be asked
question
that.
1,000 times.
Right. Thousands, yeah.
Yeah.
So I could see where he's offended.
So I'm with him on this.
Yeah, I could totally see where he's offended if that's how it came across, if that's what happened.
The problem
The
is
guy isn't denying it, so
But the way he's going about it,
the problem
and
is
the
the
way he
negativity
titled
that
the
he spins
video,
it back on him.
right,
it's
exactly.
not good.
So let's continue here.
What country are you from?
Look at it, he goes into personal attacks.
What country are you from?
Pakistan.
Pakistan? Really? You know how much money our country gives you? Fucking third world toilet countries? Huh?
See?
If it wasn't
That's
for
a low
our
blow.
country,
Yep.
you wouldn't be working here. Now,
This is
why
how
would you
offended he
ask
got.
me a question like that? I'm a customer coming in here to buy a coffee at 5:30 in the morning, and you ask me what's my height? Why do you ask me that? Why do you want to know that? I'm dying to know because I've had people ask me this. Why do you want to know? What are you gaining
just
out of that
filming these
question?
men.
What are you gaining out of
Go
that?
to the police station.
What?
Go to the police station.
Saying go to the police
For what?
station.
For me.
I'm gonna call them next for harassment because that's what you're fucking
Harass
doing.
me.
You're harassing me.
Seriously?
What if I came up to the counter and go, I don't like foreigners, what country are you from? Would you like me to ask you that question? Would you? If I came up to the counter, do you want...
He's a sorry.
Do you want... No, he's not sorry. He's not sorry. And I wiped that stupid last smirk off your face. It ain't funny. It's not funny. Fuck you. What are you laughing at?
I don't think that guy fully
What are
understands.
you fucking laughing at?
Because he just has that kind of smile on his face.
You know, you're not sorry. You're full of shit. How can you sit here and make fun of somebody
Okay, go
and then
up
all of a
police station.
sudden, you're sorry? You're not sorry, dude.
Go to police station.
I'm gonna call the
That's it.
police. I'm gonna call the fucking
No
police.
talking here.
And
So he says he's going to call the police. That's
Yeah.
where the video kind of ends there. And then you've got part two. The cop shows up. This is actually the kind of funny part.
So he actually does call the cops.
Yep, it does call the cops. Cop comes in, and then here we'll react after this.
see how tough you are now with the fucking cops here. Okay? You want to harass
I don't think the
me?
guy was ever being tough.
Huh? Where's the other
In his
guy? Get him
defense, he
over
just
here.
asked your
Right.
height.
Where
sir.
is he? Get him over here. Get him over here.
Look at just
Get
like in the
him
bagel
over here.
shop, he has a very dictator.
I'm tired of this bullshit, bro.
He has this
I'm
dude.
tired of this. You want
If this isn't the ultimate short man's complex, it's like he calls everybody motherfucker, tells them to shut the fuck up. You shut the he. It's
Very
such
controlling.
yeah, dude. Very, very like a. I don't know, man. I don't know how to
They
explain.
call that the Napoleon complex.
Dude, this is the short man's complex to the T,
The
right?
Napoleon complex.
To the T. Like this is the exact example. If we could see the car he jumped out of and add that stereotype into,
Yeah.
I'm sure we'd probably be correct because this is the ultimate. Like
It'd be a Ford Dually.
Ford Dually, Ray lifted with the lift kit.
The smoke, the smoke
Outside?
stacks in the back.
Yes. Diesel.
Outside.
Here's the cop.
Oh, they didn't tell you what's going on? This is the second look. I had a big account that I lost over bullshit. I have my own cleaning company. I'm really upset at that. Now I'm living in my car because I didn't get along with my landlord. She treated me like shit.
There you go. Cop says, "Why am I here?" Now we're getting a little bit more backstory.
Gotcha.
Why this man acts the way he does, why he's frustrated the way he is. And I'm sure he lost his job or he lost his cleaning company over a similar dispute, right?
Sure.
It has to be. I mean, listening to this guy,
Yeah.
in these
Why
couple
the
instances
hell
in the
would you
bagel
wanna
shop
work
and now
with
in
him?
this 7-Eleven, you can tell this is the way this man lives his life.
Yeah.
You know? So let's, the cop asks, why am I here?
Okay, so I'm getting to that. So I'm already pissed about that as it is, okay? So when I worked the big account in Farmingdale about 2 weeks ago at 2 in the morning, I went to get a coffee. This guy goes, how tall are you? Now I come in here and this guy asks me, what is your height? This guy. I can't even come in here and get a fucking coffee without being harassed. Okay, I'm depressed enough as it is, and I was in Stony Brook at one point for depression for my height. I come in here 5 in the morning to get a fucking coffee, and this guy here, and then he's laughing. I have it on another video. This guy's smirking. He thinks it's funny. What do you gain out of asking me?
What does he want him to do here?
And he never answered my question. I told you how tall I am, right? Now, what are you gaining out of that?
I am 30.
You did say that, but I don't believe it. 2 minutes later, you're
What do you want?
I want to file harassment charges.
There's no such thing.
That's bullshit. All right, so let me ask you a question. If I ask the girl how big her tits are, is that harassment?
No.
What, you're
Sexual
kidding me.
harassment. Sexual harassment is much different.
Well, let me tell you something. I am fucking fed up. Everywhere I go, I get a goddamn coffee and so then I asked them, and then I answer this question because I have it on video, right? So I go, what country are you from? You wouldn't want me asking you that, right? Shut up, I'm talking. And then you didn't even answer my question. You couldn't answer my question. And you want to know why? Because shut up, I'm talking. You want to know why? Because you can't take a dose of your own medicine.
All right.
That's why.
We're good. All right, listen.
I'm fucking fed up.
They said sorry. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't believe this fucking sorry. I want to file some kind of a report or something. Anything.
So we can take
Anything.
a report. We can take a report.
I don't care. Anything. Anything. Because every time that something happens to me, there's never a remedy for me. Well, that's bullshit.
All right, well, guess what?
What?
People are allowed to joke. And you know what? I know
He's
it's
not joking, and I don't think it's
Listen,
fucking funny.
It's not funny. I don't think it is. What I'm
Do
saying.
you hear what he said? The cop said he don't think what you said is funny. Do you hear that? Yeah.
He don't think you're funny.
That could be done, though. I'll write your report, and basically, it's all I'm going to say is somebody made a comment that you don't like. That's it.
Then go right ahead.
Okay?
Go right ahead.
Let's go outside then.
Okay, we're done here? We're done here? Good.
That's it. Cuts off the dude. How crazy is that guy? But that just tells you, like you said, dude. I think you brought it up perfectly.
Why stupid?
Someone at this level is going to shoot someone in the face.
Yeah.
This is unsafe anger, I would say.
I'd agree.
You know what I mean?
We're no therapists. We don't have licenses.
It just
You don't have to be a
it just feels
professional
like
to
this
be
is
like-
going to result in something bigger.
Not good.
And so the reason I show this video is not to necessarily get all, there's some funny stuff in there and we get some laughs out of it and shit. But the reason I show this and the reason I play this on the show today is because I want to make sure that people know, man, if you are someone that does bully people online, offline, whatever, just stop.
Yeah.
Like what are you getting out of it?
Right.
Are you that insecure you need to do that to people? For two, might get shot in the face.
Mm-hmm.
You might do this to the wrong guy and just get stabbed in the throat out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same reason I don't walk around like Mr. Tough and try to fight people.
Right.
It takes a lot for me to get in a fight with somebody.
Sure.
Because I don't want to lose my temper. I don't want to get to that place. I don't want to get to that point. I don't want to have something go somewhere where I'm not. So it takes a lot, right? So because I don't know what this dude knows.
Yeah.
I don't know if this dude's got a knife. I don't know who this dude knows. I might end up twisted up in a pretzel with my neck broke from this fool with some Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I don't know.
Yeah.
And just like you don't know who these people are that you're bullying. You don't know who the hell you're talking shit to.
Yeah.
Online or offline. So if it doesn't concern you, just move the fuck on. Like live and let live. Just, you know what I mean? Just be nice to people. Be courteous to people. Is it that hard?
Yeah.
Guys?
What I think about is this guy doesn't obviously
Him
my,
too.
my
I'm
opinion,
talking to him
yeah.
too. I'm saying yes, he's getting bullied, and the way he's reacting is equally just as bad.
But he's stooping to their level.
Exactly.
That's the big problem. But what I see with this individual and people who do bully, it just makes me wonder, like, do you guys actually value your lives?
Great point.
I don't know if that's thought enough. I mean, I know a lot of this is thought instantaneously because it's immediate anger.
Well, not 100%.
They can't see past a wall, and that's just the way it is. But that doesn't make it right. But that's my worry on these type of people. It's like they don't value their lives, and they don't value anybody else's. It just we can leave it at that.
Right.
We don't have to leave it at that. But that's the problem. These guys and gals that are like this have to start valuing their lives first, and that's what it takes.
Yeah.
And until that happens, we're going to have people get shot in the face. We're going to have people doing stupid shit in the general public to prove points that they can't see past. This is it.
I'm not saying school shootings would never occur if there weren't people bullying or talking pointless shit. But
There might be
I think
less.
there would definitely be less. No might about it, dude. If you just left those kids alone and let them do what the hell they do, if they want to dye their hair pink, or they want to hang out with the skater kids, or they want to have their tongue pierced, or they want to have the gauges in their ear, whatever the reason people are bullying other people because you don't like them, they're gay, or they're not acceptable to you because your shit's cooler. Newsflash, your shit ain't that fucking cool. Let's be real. Yeah. You're not that fucking tight. You're definitely not tighter than another motherfucker walking around your high school.
Yeah.
Let's be real. So let's just stop. Like, it's not that deep. You notice me on social media? You ever see me just negative, come in here with a hot take negative towards somebody? It's always clapping back. Yeah. I'm never just out here like, look at this dumbass, all this stuff. Never.
The only hot takes you have is the the shitty situations that you sometimes get in.
Yes.
Based off of your decisions.
Right.
Nothing else with anybody else.
Right.
It's like, today I got this and I did this and I had this happen.
Yeah.
But you're taking
It's all me,
accountability.
yeah.
It's your accountability.
Yeah. And I want to let people know that, hey, I fuck up too.
Yeah.
I mess up 5 times before breakfast every day. Like my life isn't perfect. My life isn't is nowhere near perfect. You can compare yourself to me because I'm having some challenges too. I left my damn sunroof open and the car rained in the whip. Whatever it may be that day, I'll show you my failures. I'll let you know I spilled coffee all over my dick and my shit's burned up. Sure. Whatever the case may be, I'll show you my failures. And I think a lot of people they don't show their failures. So they got this highlight reel of great stuff and because they don't want to be bullied. Yeah. I don't care about being bullied. You could look at me, you could talk. I'm confident enough to know that if you're bullying me, it's not an issue with me.
Right.
If you're hating on me, if you have to thumbs down my video before you get a minute in, I don't care.
20 seconds or less.
20 seconds. Yeah. And then I just said that because there was some people in the comments that were irked by that. Jay Nasty's got a serious investigation.
I love it. You know what's funny is the one thing I can add to this, and I think we can probably we can probably move on. But it's funny, when I was a kid growing up in elementary school, I was bullied quite a bit. Dude, but it all changed pretty quick though. So
elementary school, what are we talking grades wise?
Probably
1 through 5,
one through 4.
Okay.
And then I had a little bit of a growth spurt, not much, right? Because you're still pretty young.
Were the kids are making fun of you for being small in that?
Dude, I was
elementary. Everyone's small.
I was the skinny guy. I was my mom was a teacher, so she was in the school. So I had all these different things that I thought were a big deal at that point that I would get bullied for. My hair was perfect, as they called it. I spiked it. I did my own hair, even as a young kid. And I was the skinny guy, and I was I stuttered a little bit as well. So that's been kind of one of those things way back in the past. But I was bullied. And what I learned was, I got beat up, I got thrown in lockers, all this different stuff.
Shut up, Dallas. You got thrown in lockers?
I did. I was the thin man, no Kevin Durant. You know what I mean? But when I hit 5th grade,
you were fitting in lockers?
Yeah.
They had lockers in your elementary.
You bet. They still got them.
Who is stuffing you in lockers?
And where did you go to school that they had lockers in elementary?
Dude, I don't want to mention no names, but they all know who it is, who they are and whatnot. But it's funny now because when I hit 5th...
I don't want to mention no names.
Yeah.
Like you got a great list going. 2nd grade locker. Locker stuffing.
Yeah. I don't want nobody in trouble.
Any
here,
swirlies by chance?
One.
You got a swirly?
Shut
up, Dallas.
But
what the hell?
Oh,
the toilet wasn't ever flushed.
Okay.
But my hair got dipped in the toilet.
Was it like this? Long hair? Mullet?
No.
Long hair, don't care?
No, it was short spikes.
Oh, so you were able to dry it out quick?
Short spikes.
Did you use the towel thing in the bathroom, the dryer, and just put your hair?
We didn't have that. We didn't have that in Kansas.
Oh, wow.
We just had wet towels.
Was this 82? What happened here?
Yeah, this was 85, 6.
Wow.
Yeah. So I kind of grew out of that. I mean, anything that you can imagine, man, hitting the back of my head, like loogies on this loogie spit on me, the spitballs you spit through, like you take the pin apart, and you'd have the little capsule where you just load a spitball in there and just spit it out at somebody. The whole thing, right? 5th grade hits. I have a little growth spurt, right? Start eating a little bit of protein, and then all of a sudden, I get great at sports. I touch any ball. Any soccer ball, baseball, basketball, I can't not win.
Yeah.
I just get sick with it. All of a sudden, I've got this hand-eye coordination that is just unbelievable. Of like a high-profile, athlete. Yeah. All of a sudden, just learn how to use my body. No longer JV. Varsity squads all day. Starters. Never coming off the bench. Never.
Third grade still?
taking all the hot chicks.
You're on varsity in third grade?
All the women. Making out, because at that time, just getting little kisses and telling your buddies.
Yes, of course.
Evolving.
Kiss on the cheek?
I switched schools.
Oh,
It's even more.
more
now,
bullying?
Now I'm the new guy. Now I'm the hot guy. Now I'm
not
who's
bullying.
this guy? No, now
Reverse
it's the
bullying.
it's
Now
reverse.
you're like the man.
So I spent that last year in there. We went to a new school, just for a change or whatever. And then through high school, all of my friends, that I didn't have, that I made, and then evolved into high school, we were the dudes. We were the dudes that were always starting the parties. We were the guys who, if we didn't bring the crates, or the pallets to burn, near the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
Party word.
No bonfire.
No party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were the dudes who got a porta potty, lit it on fire in the middle of Main Street, which
Nice.
was 3 stoplights, didn't get in trouble.
You were so cool.
You drink alcohol, you get pulled over, should have got an MIP, should have got a DUI at a young age. Police escorts. Just like Varsity Blue style. Hey,
No
is
shit.
that Britton? Is that Brent? Is that Johnson in there? All called by our last names.
Right.
And we're like, yeah. They're like, you just come from here? We're like, yeah. You guys playing football on Friday night? Scott City, big game.
No shit.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Let me get you. Let me get you guys home.
Wow.
So I was blessed to kind of experience both sides of the coin. And at that time,
what position were you?
In what, football?
Yeah.
Strong safety.
Okay.
Strong safety.
Big time.
Did
Absolutely.
you just
Big
peak
hitter.
in high school?
I wouldn't say in high school. I would say probably, really between 5th and 6th grade is where I kind of started getting some muscle and a little mass. I say that loosely because I'm always just going to be kind of a smaller guy. Just the way it is. I've never had height.
That was good.
But
that was great. I might have to cut that as a soundbite in the future. That was funny.
But I had to work on my craft. There's no doubt about it. I learned a lot of things. I learned how to use my body, but that didn't mean that I had to still master the crafts in which I was doing. But again, never was JV, always varsity from that time on. Always had the ability to land the women. Had the again the parties, everything. So as we go back to this story, I think having that balanced perspective always kind of is like a gut check for me, because I know how it feels and I know, what it's like to be on both sides of the coin. And obviously one's way better than the other. There's no doubt about it. There's this power, there's this control that you have all of a sudden that you've been like almost given, and you have this platform to just be heard. It's unbelievable because you didn't have that at one time. And the parallel between the two is just polar opposites. And it allows me to be humble, this day and age. But also my mom, she was a special needs teacher, for she was 38 years, I believe. And I went to all the Special Olympics with her because she hosted all of them. So I was able to, my parents and my mom put me in good spots to understand the people with disabilities, the people with hangups, the people with, not given the gifts that some people are out there. I was able to really just kind of be ingrained in different vast cultures. And again, that's why we talked about it in the last cast. When I moved up here, I just ingrained myself into all the cultures, all the music scenes, all the, being a transporter of goods and not knowing what I was transporting for a little while during college years and working doors at some of the biggest clubs, just ingraining myself into everything. My mom did that. My parents did that. And I would ask, the ask would be is, parents, man, put your kids through some good things and some bad things, and let them know that the world is not fair. Let them know that that things aren't always going to roll their way. And if it doesn't, give them the tools to work through it.
Yeah.
That's a big, big missed opportunity, I feel like, man. People don't want to feel pain. Your parents don't want kids to feel pain. But it's a very, very relevant thing to have to go through to understand how the real world works.
For sure.
It's not in your favor, dog.
Well, we just had this convo, Vitzer and Mandy. I was just up there on vacation on the trip, all that stuff. We just had this same convo because she was talking about how it's just difficult with the girls and keeping things equal and letting them know that, hey, life's not fair. Not everything's going to be equal. Right. If I compliment one of you on something, that's because that person did a good job. It doesn't mean the other person's not doing a good job. It doesn't mean they haven't been doing a good job this week. It means right now this person's getting a compliment for what they did, putting away the dishes, whatever it would be. Hey, thank you for doing that, whatever. It doesn't mean you're never going to get a compliment, but I don't need to give you one right now. Just because I gave her one doesn't mean you have to have one too.
Right.
That's not life. That's not how life works, and that's not how anything works. So I'm not going to get you used to that in the household so we can be all PC about it. And then when you get out in the world, you get your ass kicked, and then you're getting bullied because you're bitch made.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't want that. You want to give them the tools in each area. You want to make sure they understand. And I think that's why it's great, because I think I was in a little bit of a similar situation. I've not necessarily been bullied, but I was the new kid a ton, dude. As a young kid, I moved around so much. I probably went to 8 to 10 different elementary schools, somewhere between 7 and 10 elementaries, bro. My mom moved me around like crazy. My parents were divorced. I was all over the place. I was in different states. I was over in Washington, on the West Coast, Washington State. Dude, I've been all over the place. So I was the new kid at times too. Luckily, I was always funny. I was always quick. I could rap. I could memorize songs. I was a variety show. I was a song and dance man. I could entertain anybody. And so everyone loved it. The people that started to kind of bully me at the beginning, once the ball got rolling as far as the rest of the class liking me and everyone else liking me, it's like they had no choice because everyone liked me. What are you going to bully the guy everyone else likes? Then you're going to become the asshole. You know what I mean? So it became that for me. So I got a little bit of it when I first got there, but then same thing. It flipped and all of a sudden I was the man. So I've seen both sides, and I think that's why we're pretty middle of the road. We don't really do a lot of bullying. We don't really get if people do try to bully us, it is what it is. Like, it's whatever. We don't really get bullied either because we don't really give a fuck.
And I think we're pretty good with words.
Right.
So if somebody ever tried,
right,
we're probably going to bury them with words first, just giving them back their own dose and just probably walking away.
It's like Ted. That's what I love about Ted.
Worth my time.
Ted don't take no shit. He just claps back all the time. It's funny. But sometimes he just doesn't even, he'll just move on, whatever. Right. But to wrap this up, I would like to hear from you guys in the comments, man. Have you, both sides of the coin, have you been bullied? How did you get through it? How did it affect you? Or have you been the bully and you flipped maybe? Something flipped in your mind. There was a switch that flipped for you and you were like, this isn't that cool. This really isn't that tight. Right. Or I was pretty insecure about this, so I always talk shit to people about this or whatever. You know what I mean? Was that you at some point? Because I would like to hear from you. I know there's people in our comments that have been on my channel just bullying, just talking shit, just coming in for no reason. Yeah. And then all of a sudden they're fans and they're leaving comments that make sense and they're trying to be engaged in the convo. That's happened just here on this channel. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I would love to hear that. I would love to hear from any of you guys. I think that's very topical. And I think it's just an interesting conversation overall. So as we kind of move on a little bit, I am happy. I am proud to announce the Patreon is live, man. The Patreon's finally live. You can hit the link in the description below. We've got the tiers set up. Let's run through the tiers really, really quickly again, Dal.
You bet.
Number one, just donating whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, $1 or more, whatever you want to do. If you want to do it, that's an option for you, and that's just hey, I love messing with you guys. I don't need anything. I just want to be a part of it. That's all it is.
And what I would say is I want you guys to donate whatever value you feel like you're getting out of this show. If this show is adding value to your life, and if the show went away, it would affect your life negatively and you'd be disappointed, donate that much money. Donate whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever you can. I don't want to, if you don't, well, I guess I was going to say if you don't think the show's adding value to, but then don't donate anything, but why the hell would you be listening? So the show's not giving you any value. But that's what I'm saying, man. If you want to throw $1 a month, throw $1 a month. If you want to $20 a month, $20. Whatever you want to do, man. That's why I love that tier, because it's a value-based tier. It's however much. I know there's shows I listen to, and I would be extremely sad if those shows went away. So me being able to donate to that show or keep that show going, if they're not on a platform where they're, I'm not donating money to Howard Stern, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. But as far as this show, man, this is going to be very, very interesting because we're going to be between the merch and between the Patreon and all that stuff. We're going to be a sink or swim period. We're going to have to either go get jobs, or you continue along with your job. Me and JJ get jobs and do a normal thing and then kind of do the cast when we can. Or we're going to be able to do this full time, expand on the 2 days a week, maybe go a few more days a week, maybe, change the format a little, shorten the shows, or balance it out, whatever we decide to do. But we're going to be able to continue to create content and give you guys shit full time. Yeah. And that's what we're hopefully looking to do with this shit, man. So if the show's adding value to you, that's where I would say that's a value-based tier. That's
exactly right. There's a lot of people that don't even have enough time to consume the content that we're already putting out. So that is something that somebody's like, hey, dude, I don't need any extra content. I don't need, I appreciate
Love
what you guys are
but
doing.
I can't keep up.
But here's a little money, man. Just keep it rocking. That's
right.
a great
I
tier
get
for
to it
that.
when I can.
Yeah.
I listen to the shows too.
Yeah.
So people hit me like that. I'm 3 weeks behind, but I fucking love it. I don't miss an episode. I get messages like that all the time, and I'm like, great.
And then we get the fools that were like, yo, that was the longest week I have ever had in my life.
You guys were gone. What the hell?
Knock it off. But glad you're back.
Exactly.
All right, the second tier is save it for the cast feed. Leave it to Dal sharing too much before the cast. Get your updates, chats, and comments on Fools. So what this platform does, it's a $2 tier, and what it allows you to do is just be able to reach out to us, being able to have good discussions instead of, maybe YouTube comments aren't yours. Like, hey, I don't want to be out there. I don't want to be talked about on the cast. This is your way. And maybe some of this stuff we will talk about on the cast. We'll bring it like, hey, man, let's have a discussion that we had this on the Patreon. Let's kind of continue the conversation on the cast.
If
We can
something's
do
good
that.
content, I'm always trying to bring it to the show.
But this is a way that you guys can reach out to us, but you guys can also have a better platform than just YouTube comments to talk to each other. So this is really nice. So this Patreon, once you're logged in there, we can set up this chat feed within there, and then we're also thinking about evolving into this Discord. Using that company to have a more options.
Yeah.
More options available through Discord
Yeah.
for conversations, and maybe even do some Skype, that kind of stuff. We're looking
Instagram
into
lives,
that. Yeah.
stuff like that, yeah.
But again, more ways for you guys to reach us, ask us more questions, just kind of almost like hang out with us.
Yeah, and I think we're going to add some tiers to this as this goes on.
Yeah.
I can think of one off the top. I would love to do a separate one for IG Lives, because now you and I can do, since they've added that new feature, we can join IG Lives and we don't have to be together.
Oh, that's sick.
We can do an IG Live together without being together. So I think that would be a really cool tier. We can kind of talk about that after the show, but
Nice.
I think that would be something that really cool that we can do. Jesus, Izzy, dude, I took a drink of this, about 5 burps in 3 seconds. What just happened right now? I couldn't barely finish that sentence. Wow.
Well, hopefully that's a good thing, because I'm looking for a sponsorship, Izzy.
Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have. Sorry. Mentioning people we're not getting paid.
Extra carbonated. What do you think
Sick.
about that Clementine flavor? You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty. It has a little bite at first.
Yeah, I
little
like
Barks root beer action.
Yeah.
Barks has bite. It's not the same kind of bite, but there's a
good
little
shit, though.
There's a little bite. Yeah, pretty good shit. So okay, that's tier number 2.
That is tier number 2.
All right, number 3.
Number 3, here's my favorite one, especially for somebody who consumes a lot of content myself, and especially get into a lot of talk radio. I love it, man. I just can't get enough. For you fools who are just done waiting, how about, whoa, Stringstein's same day audio.
Love it.
So it's a $5 tier. And essentially you guys get the audio almost as soon as we have it. Like how we do it now is we record it and then Franchise sends it to us, Stringstein and I, and then we upload and do our things
I edit
necessary.
my shit.
You guys would have it just as soon as we do.
Yeah.
So same day audio.
Robin is usually listening to the cast about an hour after we record it. She
sure.
loves it. She works from home. You always send her the file first.
Yeah.
This is the Robin exclusive.
This is the Robin exclusive.
Yeah, man.
Plus, as we go on, eventually we will get the same day video too with the audio. So until then,
we'll be
it's
able,
just the audio.
Yeah, you'll be able to subscribe and do. We'll add another tier for video. So if you are a person that consumes the video instead of the audio, you'll be able to get same day video as well as we start to kind of try to do this live.
Yeah.
We're just doing the
or
audio
record
for the
show
moment.
live. Yeah, because the
Because
editing
it's like
is crazy.
3-4 hour editing and at least an hour and a half of exporting. It's a process.
For sure.
Totally.
For sure.
So yeah, that's kind of my favorite one. I think that's a good one. I mean, having content before the general public has it is always nice, right? Leaks. We look at that. Look at the Kanye stuff that just, we'll probably talk a little bit about that in
Yes.
sneakers and fashion, but
sure.
same kind of thing. It gets people excited, right?
Yep.
And then the last, and kind of most important tier, this is the tier that we'll be able to experiment with. You as the subscribers will be able to kind of delegate what you want and what you need through this as well. But this is kind of the premier package. This is the $10 package, and I call it the TTF featured footage package. So get the sneaks with exclusive behind the scenes footage. So maybe some ideas that we've had and we've thrown around is maybe giving you guys some of the content, like as we're all just kind of talking about before we do the cast, some of that content, some of the befores and after, when we shoot vlogs or we shoot reviews, some of that content you guys will have access to that'll literally that nobody would ever see unless you were a part of this. So exclusivity.
Also with that group video ideas, anything you guys want to see, I'll shoot a video for you on it. You know, I'll throw together a quick video for you guys. Yeah. That'll be exclusive to you. It won't be uploaded to YouTube or anything else. That'll be for you guys.
Right. Yeah. I think, just to piggyback on that, I think, this is what we want to do. You know, we don't want to have to be doing reviews and shoe reviews and sneaker reviews. You know, we're bigger than that. We want to do more than that. So that kind of pigeonholes us. But for you fools that really want that sneaker reviews and are actually paying for it and want that investment, dude, this is your tier. You guys can have exclusive videos that we make for you guys. Mm-hmm. You guys might even be able to say, hey, what about this sneaker? What about this sneaker? And collectively, we can decide what's most relevant to you guys as the people who are paying for a service.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, and then, of course, special access to merch. You guys, it's almost like a friends and family. I know, not to take anything away from Ted. Yeah. We're not stealing ideas here, but why wouldn't this tier, the exclusivity, have the first options of being able to buy merch?
Because, dude, our shit,
special drops, whatever it is.
Launching merch, especially in the beginning, it's going to be super, super limited. Yeah. I mean, we're talking like 25 shirts.
We can't make a lot. We don't have a lot of money to put into this. You know, everything's coming out of our pockets, and we want you guys to be able to have what you want to represent us and our brand. That's super relevant, but God damn, we can't go broke doing it.
And as it grows, I mean, maybe, as the show grows, the limited will become more limited. But I'm thinking when we start the thing, 25 shirts, 25 hoodies, like whatever our drops are, it's going to be very, very limited. So that is going to be, now, if you're signed up for the friends and family, obviously you'll get guaranteed access to that stuff. Mm-hmm. Everyone else, there'll be 25 available, first come, first serve kind of thing. You know what I mean? Totally. But the other people, they'll be locked in.
Yep. So
cool.
That's kind of what we have, man, with Patreon thus far. Again, it's something that we'll grow into and we'll change as necessary.
We'll change tiers. We'll add stuff.
But that's what we have, man.
Cool. Super excited about it, man. The links are down below. You guys, man, appreciate anyone. Like I said, whatever value this is bringing to you guys, whether it's $1 or whatever it is, man, I appreciate you guys wanting to contribute to the show and wanting to keep the show going. Because this is what is going to allow us to keep the show going on a consistent basis and not make it a part-time thing because we have other responsibilities. Thank goodness neither of us have kids or anything like that we have families, you know what I mean? Like we can kind of push this as hard as we can,
for sure.
Hopefully not having to have other jobs and everything else. So,
and we'll also give shout outs, obviously. So as people subscribe to this and do their thing, we won't tell the tiers or anything like that, but we'll give you guys shout outs, obviously on the cast. So we appreciate you guys even messing with us.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's put a kind of capper on UFC 239. We talked about that the last show. Ben Askren was a big part of that. Jorge Masvidal, that whole fight, 5-second knockout, flying knee. Well, Ben was on with Ariel Helwani, who's like the MMA expert or guru over there for ESPN. Gosh, I'd love to know what his contract is. Probably killing it over there.
Yeah.
But Askren was on his little podcast or show, and here's how some of that sounded.
Man, I remember being in the cage with him. I don't really remember the flying knee. And then when I can recall, I remember everything. I was like, oh, I lost to George Masvidal. This shit sucks. When everyone else was more worried about me than I was worried about myself. And I didn't really have any pain of any sort, not a headache, nothing on my face hurts. And so it was just like, oh, Jesus, I lost to George Masvidal. How did I lose to him? How fast was it? I could tell it was pretty fast because I wasn't like sweaty or sore or anything. So I knew it was fast. I didn't know exactly how fast it was. And, apparently I guess I set a record of some sort.
Did you ever envision the fight starting like that? Did that scenario ever cross your mind?
You know what? I was ready for knees. And I did say to Duke multiple times in the back room, I think he's going to try something crazy right away. If you remember the Till fight, obviously he ran across the ring, kicked Till in the balls in the first 4 seconds. And I had an inkling that he's gonna try something right away. And I've kind of always thought, like, who the hell gets flying knee? Like, can't you see that coming? It's coming from so far away. But when I watched the film, I mean, I don't like George at all, but that was a damn good flying knee. He hit it fast and explosively. He got some serious airtime on it, and then obviously connected in the right spot.
All right, so that's Ben Askren reacting to how quickly he got knocked out. I love the part where he's like, yeah, I didn't know how fast. I could tell it was pretty fast, though, because I wasn't sweaty or anything like that. Like, just coming out of that, but I was surprised to hear he didn't have a headache or anything.
Yeah,
he
no
wasn't sore in the
bruises.
face,
Yeah,
nothing.
like,
That seems nuts. Maybe your
taking a
adrenaline's
knee
just
that
going
hard,
or,
man.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd have a massive headache.
Yeah, that seems like your brain moving that
I don't know how your brain's not bleeding.
ferociously in
Yeah,
there.
for
God,
sure.
I think you'd have something.
It was crazy.
Some brain
he
bruising.
has a concussion.
Is
or
there brain
something.
contusions, like brain bruising? I would imagine that's
Oh,
probably.
so-
a
Oh
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Brain
Well, that's how
swelling.
you
It just
get,
starts to
like-
swell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bleeding and shit.
bleeding the brain. Yeah, dude. That's what I was like. That's where I was like, man, they need to be careful with that guy just moving him out the ring. Like he just took a huge shot. I'm very surprised to hear that he wasn't banged up or sore or any of that
Starting
shit.
to lose his memory.
Yeah, any of that shit. So I thought that was I thought that was pretty funny. Let's just go from that on. And again, that audio is courtesy of the Hawani show on ESPN. Let's just go from there into the Espys, man. Let's just stick with the ESPN theme here. Did you watch the full show last night?
Pretty much. There was a few things that I missed as we were cooking dinner, that kind of thing. But for the most part, full show.
Okay. Same thing. I missed a few of the little things. I missed some of the story. We were talking about the rock climber earlier. The chick that lost her leg got blown up. I missed some of that story. Same situation, but I saw her acceptance speech and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. I didn't know until I saw the news later on. She was on, or she's from Colorado. That girl. Or that
Yeah,
lady.
I didn't know she was from Colorado. You were the one that actually told me that, right?
I saw it on the news. But what was so that was one of the things that a lot of people I saw on Twitter were touched by.
Yeah.
That
so
story.
and that was Sergeant Christy Innes, I believe is how you pronounce her name. But yeah, she was awarded the Pat Tillman Award for Service. And man, in her story, just to talk a little bit about that. Yeah, from Colorado. I didn't know that. I didn't catch that. But I mean, she's climbing like mountains. She had to climb all like she
What
almost
happened
made
in this
she almost
overseas?
made 2/3 up to Everest and had to turn back around, dude.
What? Just because
I think it was because of the group or something with health or weather, but they had to make the decision of turning back
that
around
sucks.
because I think some weather was coming in. But so climbing mountains is a big thing. She's running certain marathons. She trains hard. She rides a bike. She's got all this different hardware to switch out, on her leg. But I can't remember if the story was she was a paratrooper, doing jumps, that kind of thing. I can't remember exactly what that was, but obviously had to have the leg amputated from serving in the service. It talked a lot about her, just one day deciding that, like, I don't know if I want to go through this life anymore. Like, I'm kind of done. I want to give up. And then she actually echoed that her dad, kind of came to her and saw her at her worst. And her dad kind of gave her a little pep talk. And that's all it really took for her to snap kind of out of this,
Just
feeling
suicidal and
sorry
stuff,
for herself and just not wanting to go on. And that was the push that she needed to say, hey, you know what? I've got to prove something. I've lost something very valuable to me. But I've got brothers and sisters in the military. I've got people over the world, and I want to show them that this is okay and that they can still be them and they can be the best form of them. It's super inspiring.
And speaking of inspiring, the two things that stood out to me through the night were, not to say that story, very inspiring. Everything on it was inspiring.
Absolutely.
The two things that stood out to me, though, were the football coach.
Oh, man.
In the wheelchair.
No arms, no legs.
Dude, he's just a torso with a head.
Yeah.
And the way he moved around was so incredible because it made him a robot. It was like, did you see when he rolled out initially and Russell Wilson was giving him a hug, he was able to kind of lean his body forward and the chair kind of rolled forward a little bit, just a little to lean in. And it was like, I was like, wow, this guy is a robot. Like, he's basically a robot. He moves the whole chair with his ears and his neck and his mouth or something. Yeah. And he turns it and it like reacts to his body motion. Cause like I said, when he leaned in, it almost was like a robot leaning in to get a hug. It was crazy to see, but that dude, that really, really stuck out to me. I just thought that was crazy.
Yeah,
inspirational.
that was the Jimmy V Award, right, for perseverance.
Yes,
that was the JV football coach Rob Mendez.
Rob Mendez,
is his name. Yep,
dude. And I think I saw an SC featured thing on SportsCenter with him too a while back, but so I already kind of knew the story. But man, Really, really good.
The passion.
Yeah,
The
really
passion
good, dude.
that individual has.
How cool is it that he was just rolling around the stage? He was like a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
He was almost like he was ADD. He couldn't stay still, which was so cool to see because he has no legs.
Yeah.
But so he's just like rolling back and forth, talking to the crowd and
Thanking people.
and laughing and yelling. Dude, I loved that guy.
Yeah.
Like that was just some of the coolest
Did you
shit.
see his video either? I think it was after the award, and he came and did a special like video to thank Tom Brady for inspiration.
Oh no.
He basically just said, "Hey, I want to thank Tom Brady. You know, you're the GOAT. You're my inspiration. Without you, I wouldn't be the man I am today." Gave a special shout out to Tom
that's cool.
Brady, dude.
Well, I love the fact that he thanked football
Yeah.
for all it's given him. And he was so thankful to the sport and to the game. And you know who else was like that was Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Drew Brees in his speech was so thankful and so emotional for football because it allows him. I forgot the 3 things he said. Damn it.
Did you?
He said gratitude, integrity, and something else.
And he said to his boys that we
Perseverance.
talk about this,
yeah,
right?
exactly. He said, boys, we talk about this every day.
I wanted him to be my dad.
Gosh, yeah, that was right. That
Yeah.
was crazy,
And
dude.
then you think about the relationship that he has with his wife. Do you remember how he thanked his wife?
Yes,
first
right
and
away,
foremost.
yeah.
There's a lot of athletes that like, I want to thank my Almighty God, Savior, Lord Jesus Christ. Breeze, right to his wife, and said, "Without you, I wouldn't be here today. Without you, we wouldn't have the family that we have today. Without you, I wouldn't be the man that I am today." Wow.
I turned to my girl when they said that, or when he said that time, I was like, that guy is so right. Like,
Yeah.
and I've been an idiot through a lot of my life. I've just been selfish. I've thought that I could do it all. I thought I know it all. I thought I just da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
More than anywhere else in my life, in this relationship I'm in currently, have I just totally flipped and seen like, damn, to have a successful relationship, to have a successful life, to have a happy life with somebody, you've got to have so much humility, and it's so much about team. And never in my life have I looked at my relationship more as a team sport than I do now, because it is so much about team. When someone's being selfish, the other person feels that. They have to pick up that slack. They have to pick up that slack in the relationship. And you could tell Drew Brees looks at his family and his wife as a team. And he said all that nice stuff, and the last thing he said was, "Couldn't do it without you."
Yeah.
That's what stuck with me. Couldn't do it without you. That means he knows he couldn't have broken the record because he was up there accepting the best record-breaking performance award.
Yeah.
He couldn't have broken that all-time passing record without his wife at home, taking care of the family, taking care of the kids, taking care of the house, taking care of the bills or financials or making sure stuff's paid, whatever it may be. He realizes that I would not even be up on the stage. I wouldn't probably have Super Bowl, any of that stuff without her. Mm-hmm. And that's something that I, obviously before the Drew Brees speech, but not a long, like this is something that I haven't been on in a long time. This is something I've just barely realized within the past year or so, like this is a team sport. Relationships are a team sport. And whether you like it or not, or whether you know sports or not, team is the perfect analogy for a family and for sports.
It is.
Or for a relationship. I'm sorry, because if you guys are not on that together, you're not seeing together, you're not communicating, everything that sports takes is exactly what a relationship takes.
It does.
It's just so crazy on how the two go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So hand in hand. So I love that from Drew.
Yeah, and based off of what I'm going through with Robin and the communication that we had, like we were able to watch that together as well, and it just rang true to both of us. And again, sometimes you have to spin things differently to be able to understand it, right? Not everybody's going to understand the way that you do. I thought Breeze did it so well, relating it to family, relating it to Who Dat Nation, to his kids. We talk about this, right, sons?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God,
Great.
can you be my dad?
Yeah.
This guy is awesome, man. So that was a great, great speech, man. And
So those two stood out for me as inspirational moments. The thing I loved the most, and the thing that I think ESPN got right, and it's not to say that they mess stuff up. It's not to say they're a mess up all the time, but they do mess stuff up. The NFL Hall of Fame, I think, messes up. I think they wait too long to get certain players in. I think the WWE Hall of Fame does the same thing. And these guys die. And then you put them in, and it pisses me off. Baseball, all these Hall of Fames, it pisses me off when they do this. This is not a Hall of Fame, but was it the Arthur Ashe Courage Award?
you got it.
Dude, that shit, Bill Russell, they finally did it right, man. They finally did it right. This is something that we needed. I wanted this man to get some kind of recognition before he died. And I knew, listen, Roselli talks about Bill Russell all the time.
Does he?
As the winningest. People bring up Jordan. People bring up, he's always Bill Russell, Wilt. A lot of people are on Wilt too. Will Chamberlain. So, Bill Russell being the winning, and let me pull up his accolades. Dude, Russell Wilson ran him down, or not Russell Wilson. I'm sorry, Kobe Bryant ran them down. Actually, I should just play the Kobe on Bill Russell.
Yeah.
But dude, Bill Russell being honored the way he was, having the long package, they probably spent 15 minutes on Bill Russell there. And I loved that, dude, because this guy is the most winning athlete of all time, the winningest athlete that's ever existed in our country in sports. Bill Russell. Dude, let me pod this up from Kobe here. Look at this.
Tonight to recognize and salute the legacy, the heroism, and the courage of Bill Russell. But before we talk
Listen
about
to this, bro.
we have to recognize something else. That Bill Russell is the greatest winner that sports has ever known.
Wow.
That's insane.
Listen to these accolades.
55 consecutive wins in college, back-to-back NCAA championships, 11 NBA championships, and 13 seasons played.
Who's doing that?
An Olympic gold medal and the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Wow.
What the hell? That's actually insane.
Dude, just let that sink in really quick. Oh, 11 championships and 13 seasons. Oh, on top of that, a gold medal. Oh, on top of that, winning back-to-back college titles. Oh, on top of that, winning 55 consecutive games in college. Dude, presidential medal. Dude, come on.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Bill Russell
first.
And I love that. I just love that Bill was still alive to see that, dude, because you could just see in his heart. And there was so much about all the injustices that he had to go through being a black athlete in the early days. And I love the whole package. I love the fact that Bill was there. I love the fact that he got to stand up and get that acknowledgement. I love the fact that it almost brought him to tears. I loved all of it, dude. That just made my night. I loved the shit out of that, man. Couldn't respect Bill Russell anymore. Thought it was awesome, dude.
What do you think about Kobe actually doing the presentation?
Loved it.
Great presenter too. I mean, you talk about a winner.
No doubt. You talk about a winner. You talk about a guy that's well-spoken. You talk about a guy that's intelligent, speaks 7 different languages, which you needed in. You know what I mean? Like
analytical, you know. He's now he has his own show.
Kobe's the man.
Breaking down performances.
Kobe's the man.
That's great.
Kobe kind of reminds me of, I had the same love-hate relationship with Kobe and Jeff Gordon. When they very first came in, I hated them.
Yeah.
You know, they were young, and I was a Michael guy, and I just didn't like this young guy coming in. And then I was like, oh, it's all Shaq winning the championships with them. It's not really him. He can't do it by himself. And I just didn't respect Kobe as much as I should have. I did the same thing with Jeff Gordon because he came in and he just started winning, and I was a Rusty Wallace fan. Yeah. And I was like, what the hell is going on here, man? The Miller Genuine Draft car? Why ain't he in the winner's circle? Damn it. You know, but then the DuPont Chevrolet, the Rainbow Warrior, he was doing the Pepsi commercials, and he was young and hip and cool, and Jeff Gordon grew on me. Same way Kobe grew on me. And now Jeff Gordon's like one of my favorite NASCAR drivers of all time. I got the jacket, you know how it goes. I got the autographed pit crew jersey, Jeff Gordon.
Still got great hair.
Yeah, still got a great hairpiece. Jeff Gordon was the man. So but it's the same way I feel about Kobe. Yeah. I just, as an athlete, that guy was just incredible, dude. Yeah. Just incredible.
That's how I felt about Pete Sampras on the tennis tennis regime.
Hated him.
Pete Sampras was always beating Agassi, man.
Yeah,
and then he was even beating Andy Roddick, who was the up and coming prodigy, the new American taking over. Pete Sampras still beating everybody's ass. Same kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. So let's finish up with the Espys here, with Tracy Morgan. Or do you have anything more you wanted to hit on?
No. I think all.
What did you think? What do you think Tracy Morgan did?
I thought he did.
Or how did you think he did?
I thought he did pretty good, man. You know, some of the jokes that he says and his delivery is almost like jaw dropping. You're like, that hits hard. That's a good one, you know. But
he keeps it real.
Then I was even kind of looking around in the house last night. Robin was cooking, and I was kind of helping here and there. And then some of the jokes and the delivery, I'm looking around in the house, like trying to gauge anybody else say anything. I'm trying to look around and say, how did that go over with that person? There's nobody in the house but me, except Robin, you know? So I think Tracy Morgan does a great job with that. His delivery is just whoa. it hits home right then and there. So I thought his jokes were pretty good. He was on that tippy toe line, which I thought was awesome. I got no problem with Tracy Morgan. What'd you think?
I didn't think he was that good, man. I just didn't think it was that funny. I just didn't find it.
Really?
Nah, I didn't think.
Did it feel forced?
It didn't. That's the thing. It didn't feel forced. Sometimes it felt a little awkward.
Yeah.
With him and the guests, and it seems like he didn't know. He'll be looking at the wrong camera sometimes. He'll be saying some stuff. He'll be getting a little bit of flubbed on his words. Like, it just wasn't as clean. But I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know if I've never been like the craziest Tracy Morgan guy, but I don't know if the accident has anything to do with it. If he's less, I don't know if it's a little harder for him, to make sure he's on top of everything. Because it definitely wasn't Justin Timberlake when he hosted. It wasn't Drake. You know what I mean? It wasn't Rob Riggle. Mm-hmm. Like, I thought those dudes were all funnier. And they're not even comedians. Well, Rob Riggle is, but Drake and Timberlake? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I don't know. I just thought that, let's be honest, I thought Peyton Manning was better. I thought Danica Patrick was better. I just think there's been a lot better hosts. I don't know what to tell you. I just didn't find it that funny. This is me personally. I was not sitting there gut busting laughing. I wasn't even sitting there really chuckling, dog.
No, I wasn't laughing either.
I was kind of just like watching
the jokes. I think the jokes were real, and
skits weren't that funny. Like all the little
right.
Peyton was 10 times better, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, John Cena. Come on, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm ripping off hosts left and right, guy.
I think some of it, yeah. So obviously coming off of that significant brain injury from his after his accident, I think that's probably part of it, but some of it was just slow motion jokes, kind of getting to it, just kind of seemed a little, the delivery was a little late, it took a little long. And I think there was a lot of people that said, oh, the monologue was not good. Oh, I had to change the channel. I was kind of looking at some of what the Twitter world and what they were doing. But yeah, watching that Tracy Morgan slow motion monologue death, but thinking at least he's okay. There was a lot of mixed reviews on how he hosted.
Oh, I'm sure people thought it was funny. I'm sure there's people that disagree with me. Just me personally, I'm just telling you what happened. I was sitting there not really doing that much laughing. That's it. You
didn't like when he clowned Terrell Owens?
Oh, that was funny. I thought he had some good digs. I'm not saying it was like awful or terrible. I'm just saying it wasn't even close to one of the best. Right. And I didn't really think for a stand-up comedian, I just didn't get as many laughs as I thought I should have.
Yep. I think his digs were his strong point.
Yeah, exactly. The digs at people or the stuff that made you go, ooh.
Yeah.
And not even necessarily laugh. Like you said earlier, it's just kind of like, ooh, that was a little burn.
That's kind of what I liked. But outside of that, I think there's opportunities. But
listen to you with the corporate speak. I think there's opportunities. That's a nice way of saying it's not good.
Yeah.
I think there's opportunity.
Not good. It's not good.
Opportunities.
It definitely wasn't below not good, but it was, the digs were good. But outside of that, I thought it was a little drab.
I like that there were some opportunities to be had.
Opportunities.
Let's move. I was gonna try to hit on home run derby and stuff like that, but it's pointless.
Yeah,
it's over with. Doesn't matter.
I'm over it.
Vladdy really should have won it. I think it's stupid they change the format every single year. Even though I enjoyed this show, I thought it was a good show. I thought I thought overall everything was cool. I just thought Vladdy should have been rewarded for hitting the amount of home runs he hit. He should have been able to at least carry some into the next round, or I don't know.
The extra inning slugfest where they have what was it, 3? They get 3 hits.
Yeah.
To the best of 3 essentially is what determines who moves on to the next round. Didn't they have to go through that twice? Vlad had to go through that 2 different times.
That's the thing. Vladdy hit way more. He hit way more homers. He had way more swings because he was like, it was like the camera couldn't even keep up with the balls going out of the thing, dude. He was just hitting, getting as many swings as he could in. And by the time he was done, you could tell he was just gassed out. Pete Alonso is easy joint for him.
Easy win,
yeah. I think it was a good show. I don't like they keep changing the format every year because it's hard to keep up. Feels like NASCAR. Every year I turn around, they change the format.
Change the rules.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm kind of, But let's move into the OVO Fest, Del.
OVO Fest. Yeah, this is weird. Do you know how long this has been going on now?
No.
This is going to be the 9th annual. So this is going on 9 years now.
Were the shows better than this year? Or were the acts on the shows better than this year?
Yeah, I think this.
Did they used to be better? What happened?
I don't
I
know.
thought Drake's continuing to get hotter and hotter. How come this show ended up getting poopier and poopier?
I think that's why this is big news.
Okay.
So let's go over kind of the lineup that we're starting to see here. So it's a 2-day event. And again, this is the 9th annual OVO Fest. So this is at the OVO Summit, August 1st and 2nd at the Tiff Bell Lightbox. And then there's also something at the OVO Bounce, maybe it's called the Gold Ring Center, July 29th through August 2nd. So pretty big deal, put on by Drake and his company OVO. Sunday, let me just talk to you about the lineup here. This is Sunday, August 4th. You have B2K. You have Mario, you have Pretty Ricky, Lloyd, you have the Yin Yang Twins, Chingy, and Bobby V.
Bobby V's going to be there?
Yeah.
You're kidding me. I got to go see that. I got to go now.
Any of those light you up real quick?
Bobby V lights me up, guy.
All right. What about B2K? Even though it's not 2001.
They don't light me up, but they might light my fire a little.
Okay.
Make me go bump, bump, bump.
How about going back to the
I
past?
still have no idea what's going on.
How about going to the past for a group that you opened up for?
Who?
The Yin Yang Twins.
Oh, boom, boom, boom. Rockin' Radio Joe.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Did you open up for them in Greeley?
Shake it like a soul, shake it. Yeah, at the Moxie Theater, but I opened up for the Yin Yang, or just the Yang Twin.
Okay.
It was just one.
It was just one?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't have both?
Both of them weren't there. It was only one of them, and it was the dude that has cerebral palsy.
Oh, really?
And I didn't know. So let me tell you this story.
Yeah.
We go into sound check, me and Ed.
Okay.
Actually, was it Ed or Vitzer? I don't remember.
What year was this?
I think with
Do you
DJ
remember?
T-Bone. This is probably 2003?
2003, 4?
Nah. This is probably 2013.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. 2012, 2013. So we go in for sound check, and one of the Yin Yang Twins is there. And I didn't know that one of them had cerebral palsy. And gosh, I wish Ed was here right now because he probably remembers more details. I don't remember great details sometimes, but I do remember that I tried to give the guy a dap, and his arm was kind of up like this, like cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
And I tried to go give him a dap, and I was like, what is this guy doing? Like, why is this? I didn't understand. So I just kind of like went, he's like, no, my arm don't work.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, what? Yeah, being cerebral palsy. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know that, man. Yeah, I started to kind of play it off or whatever, trying to be, not an asshole. And the guy's like, yeah, ain't nobody know. I've been had this shit my whole life, and ain't nobody know. Because I've been too turned up. I was like, we were like, oh, all right, cool, man. And then, dude, little did I know this fool. We opened up, we did the show, it was sick, killed it, and then this fool performed by himself, and I was like, this is about to be the worst show. These people, I feel bad. Like, we went all out because I was like, I feel bad. These fools are gonna get a shit headliner, and they all, a lot of people came out. It's a college town, and it's like right at the end of the school year, and dude comes out and just murders it, dude, kills it by himself with a DJ, and it was the sickest DJ I've seen in my life at a live show for a rapper. Dude,
Really?
He was definitely a battle DJ, but the DJ made the whole show because he was popping in and out of songs. Bro, and he was popping in and out of Yin Yang Twin songs, and the Yin Yang Twins have so many club hits.
Yeah.
And then they was throwing on all the shit that they did with Mike Jones and like just all the stuff that everybody knew. And he was just locking, drop popping in and out of verses. Boom. Then he'd throw on Juvenile, Back That Ass Up. Homeboy would just come out with a bottle and start pouring shots in all the front row's mouth, just getting everyone wild by himself, just him and a DJ. We were standing there. We were like, I did not expect this shit. Well, this is making our performance look like dog shit.
Yeah.
Like, this fool was like, I thought we killed it. I thought people were going to be like, oh man, you guys should have been headlining. Like, these fools sucked with Yin Yang Twins. Like, and at first I thought people were going to be really mad because it was only one of them.
Yeah.
And they paid to come see the show. And there was no Yin Yang Twins. It was just Yin Yang or Yang or Yin. I don't know. It was just one guy. But then no one said that at all. The show was so sick. Everyone forgot it was just one guy because the show he put on was so dope and the DJ was just incredible, dude. If he didn't have that DJ, I don't know that it would have been what it was. It was so dope. The DJ really held it all together. So yeah, Yin Yang Twins. They're on the OVO Fest tour.
They sure are.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great story. So,
Thanks.
so Drake's obviously been doing this since 2010. He's always used OVO Fest in his hometown show, sort of a regular statement of dominance, right? He takes over Toronto area, brings out, guests such as The Weeknd, Migos, Cardi B, Nelly, Ray Shrumand. I'm trying to think of the other ones. In 2016, he had Rihanna. But last year, Drake skipped OVO Fest. Never making any announcement of it, never talking about it.
The whole show or himself?
He skipped the whole festival.
Wait.
Like Dre skipped OVO Fest,
All right,
so like it didn't happen.
Hold up. Drake skipped the show and OVO Fest went on, or there was no OVO?
There was no OVO Fest.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
it looks like, but Drake promised that the festival would return, and last night made the official announcement, which we're talking about now. And if you look at some of these guests, right? Migos, Weeknd, Cardi B, Nelly's not so relevant as what he was, years ago. What are we doing with this lineup? I'm, for skipping the festival last year, coming to the festival this year.
What did you say about Cardi B, Nelly? What?
Those are all past guests.
Right.
Of his festivals.
Migos, yeah.
And then coming in, announcing it, not doing it last year. You think he would come out with a bang.
You think it would be insane.
This
dude.
is not a banging lineup, and I don't think I'm alone here. I haven't heard because this is still newly announced last night. So this is kind of almost like breaking news.
Right.
It won't be by the time this cast is out, but I think we're here to be like, okay, so we look at who he's had in the past. We skipped last year altogether. Festival didn't exist.
Right.
Bringing it back, 9th annual. It's not the 10th annual, having that 10 years versus
You think
9
it would
years.
just be banging?
Oh my God.
I would just be insane.
As music guys that we are, there's nothing short of disappointment. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I don't
After explaining
understand
the history, explaining what we've seen, who he's had in the past, missing a year, coming back, late announcement last night to this. I'm disappointed.
It's like he's trying to start all over again.
JJ, as a millennial that you are,
Yes.
how pumped are you on this lineup?
I have no idea who any of those people are.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
And Drake, I believe somebody like Stringer is probably the premier audience. And for Stringer,
Like,
at his
I know
age,
Drake all
for
day.
not knowing any of these people,
it's
a miss.
Right.
It's a big miss.
Well, especially since your boy Drake came in at on the Forbes list, number 25, an estimated $75 million in earnings last year. I think that's a nice segue. We can just break that down really quickly. But I agree. I thought he'd come out being one of the biggest acts. He's obviously earning huge money. Drake's never been hotter with the whole Raptors stuff going on, blah, 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 blah. Do you think this is a fact that no one else would commit to the show? Why would you have... I would just cancel the show. I'd just be like, no, we're not going to do it this year, and then come back when you got some better acts.
Well, here's what I would say.
He doesn't need money is kind of what I'm saying with the Forbes list thing. It's not
yeah.
a money grab. Like, what are you doing? This just makes you look bad.
Here's what I would say. So I think we're still
for
early
sure.
into this. So I think obviously the Sunday lineup has been announced, but Monday, August 5th, the following day, no other acts.
And does Drake
whatsoever.
play both days?
It's Drake. No, I think he just plays on the Monday show. But
Wow.
don't get it twisted. You know Drake's going to have some guests. You know Drake's going to bring some people out. You know Drake's going to do something crazy. But the fact that Monday, after this Sunday of just low-key, super...
basic.
not very relevant guests.
Who's going out for that Monday or Sunday?
Dude,
Yeah.
they're going to have the
Nobody for that
attendance
Sunday.
Who's trying to hear
ever.
Grind With Me or whatever?
Yeah, but I think everybody's going to be there for that Monday show. Drake and the surprises and people that he's going to probably bring out for his set. Who knows? But
Why
we'll
make
see.
him surprised? Because he's just going to lose a shitload of money over this.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Let me run down some of these Forbes. Did you see the Forbes list?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. So you don't even know this.
Do you think
parts.
Kawhi shows up in a Clippers jersey to OVO Fest?
That would be tight.
Okay,
That'd
wondering.
be cool.
Damn.
That'd be neat.
Drake even hired someone to try to get Kawhi onto the team, apparently, but that
Couldn't
didn't
get it
work
done.
out, apparently.
Well, he couldn't hire the
Obviously.
right people to get some good acts booked either. So
Yeah.
for the fest, number 1, Taylor Swift, 29 years old,
Okay.
185 million last year, topping the Forbes list, beating Kylie Jenner out at number 2.
Okay,
Did she even
let's
perform
be
last
honest
year?
Here.
Swifties,
Kylie
guy.
Jenner is not self-made in the slightest way.
She's doing money though. She did 170 million.
I know.
170.
I personally, I wouldn't consider her because she's not making her money.
JJ,
Literally, the brand.
JJ,
that
she's
her,
getting the
You-
money.
You know nothing about her cosmetics, JJ. She makes a.
Are you using her cosmetic line, JJ?
Her cosmetic line is supposedly off the chain.
It's all because of the brand that was built by her family, though.
I've asked
That's
Robin.
What people
I said,
pay for.
Robin, are her cosmetics pretty good? She's like, oh, yeah, they're pretty good.
Well, on this list. I don't see the brand that anyone else's family built beating her, so I'm gonna consider her. Kanye coming in at 3.
Okay,
150 million. A cool 20 million behind Kylie. I'm sure he's pumped about that.
Yeah, and like Yeezy's like 3-point-something billion. I was hearing
His brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Messi at 4.
Messi,
127 million. Lionel Messi,
Damn.
soccer player. Ed Sheeran, number 5, 110 million.
Ed.
All those tours, dude.
Yeah.
That guy is just doing crazy tours. Plus, I mean, he's got a lot of hit songs on the radio too, getting spins. Cristiano Ronaldo, 109 million, number 6. Another international soccer. Neymar, number 7.
Wow.
105 million. Yeah. Crazy.
Soccer players.
Dude, this really shocked me. Number 8, bro. Number 8. Let me just pull up. Let me just pull up a little jam here. Let me just pull up a little jam here. There you go, bud. Number 8.
Some Eagles.
Number 8. How
Don-
weird is that?
It's the Eagles themselves or
The
Don
Eagles.
Henley?
No,
okay.
the Eagles. Number 8 as a band, $100 million.
Wow.
I know hell's freezing over, but are they back on? Are these guys back? Are they back? Were they touring last year? Or is that, are they?
Get over it.
Get
over it.
Damn,
Who are
dude.
the Eagles?
Oh God.
Stringer. Cue the intro.
It's not a good mix, but the Eagles, JJ. The Eagles, guy.
The like football team, or like
This band, guy.
I have never heard of the Eagles.
You're kidding.
You've
me.
never heard any of
No.
this music?
No.
What about Hotel California? You got to play Hotel California for him.
Oh man, JJ.
No, I haven't.
You don't know this one?
Oh yeah, I've heard it.
Okay, I was gonna say
I've
because
just never like.
I was gonna go have some words with your pops if you hadn't heard this, just because it's very
I grew up listening to Christian music, man. So I really didn't.
like what
listen.
DC Talk,
Yeah.
like
a
Pillar,
lot.
Skillet.
Newsboys.
Newsboys?
Skillet, Yeah.
Los Lonely Boys?
That was not
what he said?
Christian.
Oh, I thought that's what he said.
No.
Los Lonely Boys.
No.
I was just wondering, how far is heaven? How is that not crying?
Oh my god!
Am I killing you?
Plus, I'm listening to a lot of EDM music nowadays and a lot of newer rap, I guess.
Oh, you listen to Imada as well?
Imada? Who the hell's Imada?
What do you mean? You don't know who Imada is?
I don't know who. Yeah,
Man, you know-
obviously.
yeah, you're really listening to dance music, JJ. I would just listen to a little bit of this.
There's some Los Lonely
While I
Boys.
run down the rest of the.
Have you guys heard of
Forbes.
Excision?
Who?
Excision?
Incision?
Excision.
Oh, The Exorcism? Oh, Haven't heard-
Millennium?
Never heard of her.
Galantis?
No, never heard of her.
Oh my gosh, those are all DJs who are
Wow.
EDM.
Never heard of her.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Phil coming in at number 9, 95 million. Canelo Alvarez rounding out the top 10 at
Canelo.
94 million.
It's that Tecate sponsorship.
Dude, I thought Howard Stern would be higher, but I guess he's 93 million.
Okay.
93 million at number 12. Some other notables: Russell Wilson, 89.5 million at 14. You know who else I thought would be higher? The Rock. Rock
Yeah.
is sitting at 89.4 at number 15.
God, because I thought he was one of the highest grossing movie actors.
Right. You know who else thought it'd be a little higher? Braun.
Do you think The Rock would be higher if he was with Nike and not Under Armour?
Yeah,
I
he might
bet,
be a little
right?
higher. Yeah.
Just
Well,
saying.
I don't know. I don't
But
know.
the
Under
thing
Armour's
is that
crushing.
he's more able to kind of like. There's so many Nike athletes. I feel like with Under Armour, no one really necessarily wants to sign with them. So it's the perfect brand to go to and really carve yourself into and kind of be like their head.
Ask for more money.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
I'm your dominant revenue earner.
Yeah.
Show me the money.
I'll bet
Jerry?
you.
Show me the money, Jerry.
So LeBron's at 17, 89 million.
Okay.
But Elton John, 19, 84 million. I bet you his goes up next year.
Oh yeah.
I bet you Elton cracks the top 15 because of the
movie.
The movie. Yep. Jay-Z, 81 million, coming in at 20. And then Beyonce's tied with him at 20, 81 million.
Oh, wow.
Tied up for 20. Beyonce and Jay-Z, and then Ellen right behind him at 80 and a half.
Wow.
She's a $500,000 behind the Bay-Z. You know, they always put the names together. I don't even know if that's right. You guys
That's pretty
can steal
good.
it. Your boy Steph Curry at 23 with 79.8. That's interesting. There's your boy Drake at 25.
Okay.
Kardashian West, 26. She's at 72 million. Interesting. Let's see if there's any other notables here. Tiger Woods still raking in, dude. 63 million. Number 34.
Dude, a lot of that's still that Nike. God,
That's sponsorships, though.
Little Kev, 59 million. Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Look at that. There he is. What about Trav Scott? He's doing 58 million.
Damn.
Think that includes the stuff with Nike?
Think he still gets made fun of because Kylie's like way over that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, don't worry, I'll get it. I know
Hey,
you're broke.
you don't bring your pocket change.
I got
over
dinner
here.
tonight. You're
don't,
broke.
Don't bring your pocket change over here.
Damn.
Okay.
What about BTS, guy? Korean pop.
Oh, Korean pop.
57 million. They're beating, or they're right behind Justin Timberlake. He's at 57.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
For Korean pop, that was a lot more than I thought it'd be.
Dude, you know who else I thought would be a little higher? Is Eminem. He's at 50 million. I guess that's a lot of money. He ain't done nothing, huh? He's just beefed with a machine gun. He's still collecting money.
A beef with MGK. They ain't gonna
Dude,
get
Paul
you there.
McCartney's still just raking $48 million. Guy hasn't put out a new song in 20 years.
Yeah. Where's Connor? Is he in there?
Dude, great question.
Is he top 50?
This is the top 100, and I don't see Connor at all. It ends with 37. Oh, there he is. He's at 65. 47 million. Sorry.
Ah, got you. Yep,
right
that's what I'm
behind
saying.
James Harden, 47.5.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Who the hell is Sean Hannity? $46 million.
Isn't that Hannity and McCombs, that show on Fox News or something like that?
Oh, yep, there he is. Fox News reporter.
Yeah.
Shows what I know. All right, we don't need any more low slow on these. All right, that's enough. That was all the interesting stuff. I just found some of those interesting. God, chain smokers are pulling 46 million?
Without Halsey?
Damn. Guns N' Roses, 44 million, guy.
Wow.
Still just raking.
Dude, that last tour they did, I think they did their last tour was probably like 2-year tour, 2.5-year tour. Dude,
Comedians in cars getting coffee, paying well. Your boy Jer Seinfeld at 83.
Jer.
41 million for that guy.
Think he's still wearing Nikes?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just know I made $41 million. Don't even know where it came from. All right. That was my Jerry Seinfeld.
That's pretty good.
It was decent. Rolling Stones still getting some money. Gaga, she's down at the bottom. Dave Matthews Band, Paul George, Calvin Harris. Mendez coming in at 38 million. That kid's getting ripped off.
Sean?
Yeah. Dude, he's everywhere, and he only got 38 mil.
I think he just started dating Camila Cabrera.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Oh, yeah.
His stock's about to rise then.
Oh, yeah.
Right after they made that song.
He's about to go up. He's about to be on the
It
up
was
and
that
up.
whole thing. The same thing pretty much happened with Lady Gaga and Brad
Cooper.
Brad Cooper.
All right, let's go into sneakers and fashion, Dal.
Yeah. What do we want to
I
start
know you
with?
want to look at some sneakers.
So let's first of all.
Let's go into Supreme really quick.
Supreme.
It's over.
Final. Done for the season.
Even though they had like a couple articles of clothing left that they didn't drop.
Yeah.
Which honestly, looking at them, they were worthless pieces of trash. So I don't blame them for not dropping them.
So yeah, we all have a break from Supreme. So enjoy. Like, hey, I already took advantage of it. Slept in today.
Now we just have to wait till fall season, which I think is in September, October,
Sounds
somewhere
about right.
around there.
Okay. We're gonna be too busy with football.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to push the Supreme.
So
I can't wait.
It's just going to be sneakers from now on.
Cool.
But yeah,
What are we looking at them? What do you want to do, or where do you want to go?
We got 3 pairs here.
That's what I said.
Yeah, let's look at my more basic one first here.
Basic one.
We'll get that one out.
Okay.
So this is the Nike Air Max Inside Out. Does that nothing comes to mind on that?
Yeah, I remember.
Do you remember that?
Inside
I
Out.
saw the one with the red stitching.
Yeah, in the
Oh, is
tan.
that the
tan with the red
sole?
stitching.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. I'm
There's
thinking
an
of
Air
a
Max
different
that's flipped inside out, basically.
It's exactly what it is. Yeah, so kind of off-white vibes, but essentially flip the Air Max from inside out, and that's what this shoe is supposed to resemble. So,
All
pretty
right.
cool. I like it.
Who the hell came up with that idea?
Does it feel like the outside of the shoe on the inside, though?
No.
That would be cool. That would feel great.
That would not
You
feel
could just
great.
Feel awful.
Feel
Yeah.
the leather swoosh.
That would be the worst.
I think that would be great.
All right. So so I just got the.
Dude, I could barely wear my socks inside out. Like having that would be awful in a shoe.
So the colorway on this is just a black and platinum. So this isn't the tan with the red stitching, but pretty cool, man. I like it. It's a very neutral shoe. You've got your grays. It almost looks like Kanye developed the colors. Like this is the very neutral Kanye colors. Sure. You know, the beige.
Fear of God. Like Fear of God.
Yeah, Jerry Lorenzo for sure. Yep. I see some Fear of God in there, but I also see some off-white vibes. And this is a premium Air Max, so you've got premium quality on this, which does put the price point at higher. 130 versus usually the Air Maxes I think range from 110 to 120. So you're paying a little bit more for some of these premium materials.
$10 more.
I'm disappointed that the outside of the shoe is not flipped to the inside. I'm disappointed by that.
Are you disappointed at how lame it is on the inside?
Yeah, it's just
because the inside's on the outside.
Lame.
I don't know. I like it, but dude, look how big the tongue is. You've got the exposed foam on the tongue.
I think it's cool.
So, dude, this shoe, absolute fire with pants.
Yeah, I know. I can tell right now.
Fire with.
Are you wearing these to the concert tonight?
No.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
I'm wearing short. I got the undefeated black shorts.
These are great with shorts too. What do you mean?
I don't want to get them all grass stained.
Oh, that's tight, though. Another excuse not to wear your sneaks. What's new? Go ahead. What are you wearing tonight?
Tonight I think I'm gonna wear the undefeated shorts. Just black shorts. Maybe I will wear these shoes tonight. Man, these are sick. They're only $130 to get a new pair.
They're not gonna be that comfy though. Walking around the concert.
We're not gonna walk around too much.
Be standing though.
We're gonna be in the grass.
Be standing all night.
Smoking grass.
Well,
not you, man.
No, I don't know.
Oh, I was gonna say that'd be tight if you were.
Maybe I'll take a hit. I'm not a
rotisserie yourself.
I don't really like smoking, and then especially being around a bunch. of
people.
that'll
be fun.
It's not good.
This sounds great.
I'll have a beer. I'll have a beer instead.
No, don't.
Great combination.
Don't do it.
Have a beer instead.
Alcohol's for losers.
Let's. So what do you think, franchise? Looking at that shoe, I'll let JJ look at it real quick. I mean, I don't want to spend too much time. I like it. It's a premium material Air Max.
I like it.
The inside out, you can't find a lot of stuff. So it's like, it's almost got like triple and quadruple stitching that you're seeing, which again, in the tongue, that off-white vibe. So I think not having to spend a lot of money on off-white, I don't think a lot of people have this shoe. So for me, I think it's pretty cool. I'm like, I can kind of have a little flex, but not really.
I'm looking at the other one.
People are going to kind of ask me what the shoe is. I kind of like it. And it's neutral. So that's huge for me.
Honestly, when you said it was like an off-white shoe, I kind of expected a bit more from it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's okay. I could kind of see where certain things should have been, like this should be covering this part, and just various things are flipped around and shit. But yeah,
I think it's a cool concept, a little different, right?
Yeah, for sure. I kind of find it interesting that. Oh shit!
See how the tongue is different, right?
I was about to say I saw that and I thought it was like, oh shit, they just put 2 sizing labels on that. That's
you should have the Nike Air Max on the other side.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
So that is the one part that is on the inside.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like the tan pair.
Yeah,
I think I would cop the tan pair. I don't know about better. I just like them.
They pop more. They have more life to them.
Like
These don't
red.
have a lot of life. They don't have a lot of like, hey.
For the fall.
Yeah.
It's a good fall pair.
Rotate those.
September?
Those in the Rookie of the Years.
Those in the
Jordan
rookies.
ones. Ooh.
It's Overtown.
Sick.
Your feet will be a little bit sore, but
no
boost in there, but
yeah, no doubt.
Be all right. You're wearing those tonight for real?
Maybe so.
We're gonna be doing some standing now.
I don't know. Maybe I'll wear these. I've got
we're in the standing area.
I've got the undefeated Ultra Boosts on today. They're pretty sweet. I'm wearing those. Maybe you're not gonna jack these up, even if we had rain, we had adverse conditions.
Yeah.
You're black on black.
I like the Nike SB shirt you've got on.
Oh, do you?
And I know you're going to get heat for mismatching the. You got the undefeated on with the.
Go ahead and look at all of our thumbnails. Look at how much I give a shit about that.
I don't either.
It is what it is.
I had my Jordan shorts on today, and with these NMDs, and I was going to wear that this morning.
You didn't want to do that?
Well, no, I just knew I had to go run a bunch of errands and do a bunch of crap later on. So I don't want to be out in white shorts because I'm bad.
So yeah, check out the shirt. I think it's from '93. I tried to do a lot of research on it, but I was able to buy it from a website.
Nike Air Jam 7 days a week, and it's got 7 pairs of SB Dunks on them, all labeled Monday through Sunday.
Yeah,
pretty sick.
Pretty sick, right?
Yeah.
There's an app, and I don't want to put everybody on it because everybody's going to buy all the cool shit. But have you ever heard of an app called Depop?
No.
So what it is it's
but you are putting everyone on it right now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, might as well. Right. Who cares?
We don't want to make it a Patreon tier? I'm just kidding. You already mentioned it.
Yeah, so Depop, if you're looking to or say you live in a smaller town, obviously, than LA, New York City, where you can't go to...
Depop, D-E?
D-E-P-O-P.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, DEPOP.
All right.
So if you're looking to maybe find vintage stuff and, don't live in a city where you can go to a round two or you can go to these, secondhand boutiques, whatever it is. Depop's a great website. It's almost like an eBay, so you actually can speak directly to the seller. You can see multiple picks. I don't think you can put an offer in. It's just what the price is. So that makes it a little different than eBay from that aspect. But I think Poshmark, some of these other places, kind of very, very similar.
Okay.
But Depop is kind of known for their vintage style, and that's where a lot of these vintage collectors will go.
So that's where you got that joint.
Yeah, and I believe this to be a shirt from 93 or 96. I can't remember. But still really good condition.
Yeah, dude looks good.
Dude, real no bacon neck on this.
No.
Real nice cooked neck. A little heavier cotton, but like not as heavy as like the shitty 100% cotton.
Yeah.
There's a little mix in it, but yeah, man, thought I'd break that out today.
Pretty dope.
Wish I had some sick ass dunks to wear with it.
What'd you pay for it? Did you get a deal on it?
Yeah, I think I paid $15 plus ship, so it's like 15
Nice.
plus like $5.
Yeah, that's a cool shirt.
So $20, man, and that's cheaper than a shirt you go to right now.
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
have kind of the historical setting,
For sure.
So I really
Yeah.
like it.
Super cool.
Depop,
Nice.
give us a sponsorship.
All right, let's go into the next shoe. Running out of time.
Quick shout out to Fail Beast for always helping the cast out. These are two
Oh,
pairs
these ones came from
that
Fail Beast.
are going to be sent to him later on.
All right.
Sick.
Fail Beast.
So our mate in Australia doesn't have access to these
Shout out
yet,
to
huh?
you.
Yeah, so we have already seen a pair of these. This is just the opposite colorway. So these are obviously the Blazers.
Oh, yeah. Been rocking mine. Love them.
Oh, the Sakai's?
Yep.
Sick.
Yes, sir.
This is that blue and black pair.
Yeah. I think the...
Have you got these yet, Francis?
No, I didn't get
You
them
haven't
yet.
bought these yet?
No, I'm going to.
I can't wait to look at the toe boxes.
Oh, yeah. If they're like mine.
I'm pumped
That's
to
a
see the
good,
toe boxes.
Yeah, pull both shoes out there, JJ.
Yeah, grab that other one. I want to see toe boxes.
Apparently,
I want Fail
you're not
Beast
allowed to lick the shoe. So
I'm not?
Yeah.
Fail Beast.
Lick the shoe. Oh,
There you go.
Is that because of the Bluebell ice cream thing there?
Yeah.
That's what he said? That's funny.
Or the fact that he
See.
thought the toe box was so creamy and shit.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, dude. These two toe boxes are way better than yours
Yeah.
already. Out the cut. They're the same. All right, Fail Beast, we're going to keep this pair of shoes here. What size are these?
12s.
Are they the same as in which side?
That's what I'm saying. They have equally good toe boxes. It's not, they're not completely different like yours were. Hold on, let me pull out this cardboard insert here. Okay. You know what? Maybe they are a little different. See, tell me which one's better.
Oh, that backfired real quick.
Yeah,
well, baby.
Yeah, well, one of them's a little better.
Oh, yeah, guy. What do you mean?
The right toe box is way
Yeah.
sicker.
It's the same thing as mine. Well,
It is. Yours is a little different.
I honestly wish both of mine would have been like the not as nice leather, not
Yeah.
as soft. I think
Does it
looks
look better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this one's a little softer, but they're
Yeah, the right toe box is a
Yeah.
little softer than the left.
yeah. 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 I think that's I wonder how many pair I wonder if it's just like that on all the pairs.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see.
Or it's
But-
just the 12s or what? You know?
Yeah, for sure. I like this colorway better than yours because it's a little bit more neutral, a little easier for a guy like me, to wear. So I would actually like to have this colorway, and I might think about doing it. Yeah, I really like this shoe, man. The
Do
dual
you think they're going to drop
laces-
more? They're about 260 right now.
It's hard to tell with that collab. I feel like it would only drop to a certain point, and then as time goes on, it's only going to go up. So no, I don't think it's going to drop any more than what it already is.
Let me see.
But I like this. It's very well done. Kind of a heavy shoe because of obviously the extra midsole and all they do here. But this one's got a whack ass glue stain.
Where?
Tell me how bad that glue stain is. Do you see it?
Nah. Oh yeah, up on the Oh yeah, that's
a pretty big glue stain.
But would we know?
Yeah.
Would you notice that if we weren't in these studio lights?
Maybe not.
I don't know. Yeah, 265 in my size right now. Your size? What are you going? 10?
10.
Oh, not bad. 310.
Whew. I'd have to pull out another mortgage.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
The other ones in my size about 230, and your size 285. So a little cheaper for the colorway I have.
Mm-hmm.
I like them both though. I think they're both super sick.
Yeah, I think they're both really nice. I like this blue though. That blue's nice. It's like a UNC blue. And then I thought it was like a dark blue here, but it's definitely black.
On the back, yeah, I thought it was dark blue as well. I thought it was navy.
It's definitely black. And the shoelaces are also black.
Yep.
With white.
Yep.
Obviously woven through
I
there.
thought they were navy just like the pair I have.
So it's cool to see that because so they are for sure UNC blue over black, black shoelaces with the white woven through, white swoosh, UNC swoosh, and a little bit of glue on the midsole.
Nice. All right, give me the next ones.
Those are super sick though.
Shout out to Fail Beast.
Thanks, Fail Beast. Appreciate that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's nice seeing these in hand because you can really see like little details you just can't tell in pictures.
Yeah. I thought they were navy.
Yeah, I totally thought
really
they were
did.
navy. Definitely thought they were navy.
And
definitely not.
So you guys are also getting this pair, and I will say it's kind of cool. It has like some holes
Yeah, what
inside
is
the
that?
box,
Yeah, some holes in the box.
and the paper is even cooler. Not gonna lie,
it almost looks like Kodak.
yeah.
Don't lie, JJ.
Yeah, we don't want you to
I
lie
know.
here. We want you to be
I brought
transparent.
that onto myself. I realize that.
That dude, does that remind you of Kodak? Like the
Yeah.
yellows and the reds?
Yeah.
It's just like Kodak.
Kodak.
Kodak, no Kodak Black.
You know Kodak?
Kodak Black, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
course.
jeez.
Kodak,
Do you know-
like
do you
camera
know-
company, yeah.
Do you know Kodiak the Chew?
Yes.
No, I don't know that.
JJ,
So
how do you know
these
that?
are the
you were
most-
homeschooled. Oh, these are fire. I need this pair. Fail Beast, can I try these on? Even though I'm a size 10. I need this pair.
Wow.
Yeah, these will not fit you, Dell.
Damn it.
Oh, dude.
Let me see the bottoms. I want to feel this. Dude, I heard, you know what? I wish my dog was at the studio because I want to try to brush my dog's hair. Have you seen the viral videos?
Yes.
Of people
course.
using these as the
Your
dog
dog doesn't
comb?
have like long enough hair like this. though.
Hold up. Is that tab furry?
Where?
Like that, the
Tongue?
zip tie?
Yeah, dude. It's like turf.
Oh, jeez.
What?
The off-white tab is like off-white zip
weird.
tie.
Not good. Below not good.
It's like green turf on there.
That's like the fake. Oh,
Dog, it feels like pool table felt.
it does.
And what the cool thing is, like, it has all these little white things from the shoe, all the little white pieces of suede stuck to it. Because you know how pool table felt just picks up every bit of lint. Yeah, that's exactly what this is doing.
Oh, no doubt.
Crazy.
Weird. I never would have expected that. I wouldn't have known that from pictures.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Does yours have one hot pink spot back here?
It has a couple, and I'm wondering.
Oh, yeah,
like look at the bottom of the shoe. Like you have like ink.
It looks like it's been worn, huh?
Yeah, you have like ink. Look
This is so
look
crazy.
at the ink splots,
I
like
know.
everywhere on the bottom of the sole that don't look like they should be there.
Yeah.
I'm really confused by that.
Wow. Are these the Deion Sanders diamond turfs?
No, these are
Are
better
these the off-white diamond turfs?
without the straps.
Yeah.
Comparing them from just a picture to in hands, these are super sick.
I like how it tells you it's 004 sticky rubber.
Sticky rubber.
Yeah.
You gotta have sticky rubber.
Not 007.
Nope.
004 sticky rubber.
And then this
Another
says,
patent.
and then it says +4.
Oh, yeah. +4 on the React.
This must be a great track shoe.
Oh my god, that React is soft though.
Yeah, it is.
And it's already got a little bit of creasing out the box. Like somebody's kind of wore it maybe a little bit. I don't think anybody has, but the React is already creased a little bit out of the box. So FYI.
I was gonna leave it for the video just to pop up on you fools, but JJ kind of already let the cat out of the bag. Dallas and I are both getting this pair
my
of
bad.
shoes. No, you're all right. I didn't tell you. We're both getting this pair, and we're gonna go put them to the test. And now I'm really excited to put them to the test because we're gonna go to the Manitou Incline, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see them die.
I've never been there. I've seen a ton of friends. My man Thomas Yee, he was up there.
Yeah.
I think he lives down in the spring, so he's gone there a few times and
Tomas.
posted some pictures and stuff. We're gonna go to that incline and we're gonna put these joints to the test. And what I just got really excited because right here on the inside of the midsole, engineered to the exact specifications of trail runners, worn to be wild.
Not born to be wild.
I'm excited to try these out.
Born
I want to
to
let people
be
know I'm about to tear these trails up. I hope you're ready, Dal, because today I've started working out. Just started today.
I'm working out at the Hootie and the Blowfish.
I know,
concert.
but well, I'll be there too, so I'm doing double.
All right, cool.
I'm started working out.
Like cardio?
How?
Huh?
How?
Yeah, just cardio, just going for runs, push-ups, sit-ups, just working out a little bit, just trying to get in a little better shape so I don't die when we do this thing. Also, I'm trying to go to Waterworld at some point.
I'm already ready.
So
let's go. I've got to get rid of my man tits.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you gotta work out, dude.
You're gonna have to do, or you're gonna have some trouble with this.
No, I'm not gonna have no
incline.
trouble.
You might have some trouble.
I've been to the incline once. I know exactly what to expect.
But are you in shape for it?
No.
Do you have the endurance for it?
I know what to expect.
Are you
That's
in
not
shape?
gonna help
Are you good
Dal.
to go? Nope.
The tight part is you know what to expect and you're not even trying to work out.
Are you gonna do the incline with the felt factory tag?
I can't decide yet.
On or off?
I think off. I don't
White?
think you can keep that on there.
Nice.
Yeah, it would get in the way.
Dude,
I don't know.
I like this shoe.
This is crazy because it's got like the white shoelaces underneath,
Yeah.
and then it's got the trail shoelaces above.
Oh, you're doubled up.
Doubled up, but you still get shoelaces written on the trail ones.
Yeah.
On the little small there, and the trail ones are freaking the rubber dipped.
They're rubber dipped.
Wow, I just have freaking like I'm Kais Omar.
Nice.
Give me all the shots for that.
Yeah. You need all the shots for
Oh
that.
my goodness.
Dude, I like this shoe, man.
Yeah,
I really
it's
do.
Great. It's great.
I hated this shoe in pictures.
Oh, dude, awful in pictures. I still don't think it's. I still don't think it's a great. Like, if you're trying to swag it up, isn't that a great shoe? But if you are trying to go run trails, it looks like it is engineered.
Look at the butterfly tongue.
Or worn to be wild.
Look at that thing.
I know, dude. The tongue is super sick. Look at the insole. Did you see the insole yet?
Yeah, Kodak again.
So dope. Love the bright yellow insole. Love that with the red in there, like you said. Yeah, man. That thing looks awesome.
I think this is a great shoe.
Pretty cool, dude.
Dude, do you see how furry this like leather is? Or like, was that like actual suede?
I think it's like a. I was just looking at the same. It's like
a long-haired.
It's like a long-haired suede.
It's like a long-haired goose down suede.
Yeah, dude. These are
pretty nice.
A lot of there's so many details. They're crazy. But for the price, you have to have this shoe.
Yeah.
This is an off-white shoe for under $300 all over the place.
It's a must buy.
Under $200 in some sizes and some colorways. For me, in the big sizes, women's 14 is what I'm going to need.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Philly mayor. I hit him up and I was like, yo, dude, what did you get in these? Because he's a 12 as well.
That's a 14.
And he got a 14, which is actually a 12 and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In women's. But he said he said they run a little tight. So actually, are these 12? Are these the women's 14?
Yes.
Let me see how these are going to fit right now. I'm putting my foot in these, Fail Beast. Actually, no, I'm not going to put my foot in these.
I think he said you could.
I don't want to mess up his shoe.
You said that about the Blazers. I don't know about these.
Yeah, I don't want to mess up his shoe. Plus, I don't know, dude. I don't
Plus,
know
y'all
the
are
turf.
getting-
I don't want to be standing on the. I don't want to be messing up his spikes down here.
He's gonna think we wore them, but actually they came.
Yeah,
like
they came,
this.
dude. We have not put these on. This is how they look on the bottom.
Weird.
That's
Yeah.
kind of cool though, because I'm gonna wear mine at the incline. I'm gonna sell them back on StockX. They won't know the difference. Looks like they've already been worn.
Worn by TTF.
Yeah, you're right. The incline's gonna destroy these sneakers, especially if you wear the white pair. At the incline.
Oh yeah.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
Which pair did you order?
I ordered the dark green.
The green joints.
Because
Dark green with some Volt hits or
Yeah.
some like bright green.
And I did it specifically so you wouldn't get them as jacked up because, man, we're going to put them through the test. And I think if I like them enough, I got to get the black and then I'll get this colorway as well to wear on special occasions because it's white and just keep it right. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, these would be like your actual, like if you wanted to wear them out.
This is a date night shoe for sure.
Dallas, shut up. This is not a date night shoe.
I'm wearing this. Robin,
My girl would kill me if I tried to wear this on a date.
Date night shoe.
She'd be like, no, what are you wearing right
Hey,
now? We're not going to REI.
Let's hit up Failby. See if you can wear these tonight to Hootie.
With a little love. Oh, yeah, that'd be great, dude. I think these are cool. I really
Dude,
like these.
is
Now
this-
I'm more excited to try them out.
Yeah. Is this the first off-white to offer the React midsole?
No, not the Serenas. Actually they did make a Serena model of them. The Zooms, the Zoom flies.
Oh, the Zoom flies. You're right. You're right.
Jeez, I
That
couldn't
was
think
the
of
first.
name.
Yep.
Yeah, Zoom fly. They made a Serena model. They had the other model.
So long story short, we do not own anything with React.
No.
Via Off-White.
No.
So I'm excited to have
I only own the React Presto. It's the only React I own right
a
now.
semi-hyped shoe because it's Off-White, and then having that comfort of the React and those spikes. Like I said, we've talked about it. Trail soles, dog.
Yep.
More comfy.
Exactly. I'm excited to try these out now.
Love the shoe. Whoops.
I'm excited to take them to the trails and put them to the test.
Put
but I
'em
want to
to
be in
the
shape,
test.
man. When we put them to the test, I want to be in shape. I don't want to be dying.
I'll be in shape.
I want to be able to press up the hill a little.
I'll be ready to go.
Because I want to, I'm not saying we have to race to the top, but
That like does both things. Like it fills up Robin's love tank because we're active, we're hiking.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we're getting some great content.
Exactly. I told Stringer.
I'm not going to embarrass myself in front of you and the ladies.
So you're going to get ready.
I'm be ready.
You're going to get right.
I'm going to be ready.
Well, on that note, let's, before we move into the YouTube comments, let me hit on Beyond Meat really quick. We got to talk about this, man.
Okay.
Beyond Meat is crushing right now. And I don't know, have you tried it yet?
No.
Beyond Meat is crushing right now. And we got to get you to try it. I know Robin's going to love it, whatever. I told you guys to buy this stock when they initially launched the IPO. Then it was in the 70s. I told you guys to buy it. Then it was in the 90s. I waited to the 90s. I got a bad deal. I waited too long. I got it like $96 a share, which looked like a bad deal, but it just kept going up. And today it's breaking records. The stock is at like it's over $168 a share. Now I got it in at 96.
Wow.
So huge, dude, right? Like if you put
damn near double
any substantial amount of money. Exactly. So this thing is continuing to grow. And the thing I love about Beyond Meat is not only the stock is growing, not only is the product awesome, I think this is going to be kind of the future, and the partnerships that they're developing are showing that. They're developing a partnership with, or they already have a partnership with Del Taco with the Beyond Taco. They have a partnership with Carl's Jr. with the Beyond Famous Star Burger. Now they announced a partnership with Famous Dave's, dog. Beyond Barbecue coming to Famous Dave's, Colorado locations and somewhere else. I forgot where, but they're doing, Famous Dave's, Beyond Barbecue's coming.
Was that the reason for the increase?
Increase in what?
Of stock?
No, it's been increasing, dog. They've been announcing sponsorships or partnerships. I'm sorry. They've been announcing all this stuff, continuing to go up and up and up. The product is phenomenal. That is the great thing about it is it tastes good, dude. We use it and we had a couple Beyond Burgers the other night, threw a fried egg on the top with some lettuce, tomato, just fire, dude. On some King's Hawaiian buns, fire dinner option for your family. Super healthy, tastes good. And I'm not saying I'm never eating meat again. But I'm saying, in situations for like burgers and stuff like that, why not? Like if I found a product that is equally as good, and I actually really like the taste a little bit better, like I put it on our spaghetti sauce, you just ground meat, you just kind of brown it up just like ground meat. Dude, I think it tastes better than ground beef in your spaghetti sauce or, pasta sauce, whatever you're making. So I would highly encourage you guys to not only buy Beyond Meat stock. Okay. They're not even paying us for this. I would love to have a Beyond Meat sponsorship. I would love for this to be the Beyond Underrated podcast, guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I would love for this thing to be huge. But no, I'm not sponsored by anything. I do own some stock in the company, so I'd love you guys to go buy that anyway. That's going to help out. You should go buy stock, and you should go buy Beyond Meat and try it. And then they have new Beyond Sausage. So I'm excited to try that out too.
Interesting. So I wanted to know why it went up. I keep asking you that, right? And so here's what I found. So Beyond Meat stock climbs after it unveils new Beyond Beef product for later this week. Beyond Meat incorporated the...
it launched in Golden. It was ground chuck.
Is that what it was? The maker of plant-based meat products said Wednesday it's launching new ground Beyond Beef product later this week, sending its stock through the charts. So that's why it went back up. Interesting, man.
No, so that was only like a couple weeks ago, but it's been going up, dog.
Yeah,
it's only been out. This stock has only been live for 2 months.
Is that it?
That's what's crazy about the stock.
Where did it start at?
Like $42 a share, $40-some a share.
You bought in at like 90 and change?
I got it in 96, which was late. I should have bought in at 70 when Jeff Kirby asked me about it on this show in the comments. He was like, yo, TTF, you were talking about Beyond Meat stock. Did you buy any yet? And I was like, damn, dude, I had a crazy last week. Like I didn't get to it. I didn't get around to it. I wanted to. And in that week, it had jumped from the 70s into the 90s. And that's when I knew I was like, all right, I got to get it. I can't stop messing around. Even if this thing tops out at 105, I just need to be in.
Yeah.
And luckily for me, it is not topped out. There's no slowing down. The stock continues to rise. They continue to gain partnerships. And now you have companies like Tyson and Nestle starting to develop their own Beyond Meat type product. But I don't think it's going to be as successful. I think what Beyond Meat has done as a grassroots effort in building their company from the ground up, not only the way they've built it, but the product's incredible. I think you have a lot of vegans and a lot of vegetarians that aren't going to buy from Tyson anyway.
Wow.
Oh, just because your product's not meat, you want us to buy your not meat product when you're doing all this other shit to chickens and whatever else, you know what I mean? Like they're not going to go support Tyson. They'd rather continue to support Beyond Meat. So I love what Beyond Meat's doing, dude. It's not a veggie burger. It's hard to explain until you try it. It basically it's a plant-based meat. It looks just like meat, tastes like meat. It honestly tastes like It's hard to explain, man. It tastes like a ground beef mixed with like a ground beef barbecue kind of, especially when you you fry it up, you sear it up, you just put 2 patties in the pan and then kind of chop them up like you're doing ground beef. It tastes kind of like a smoky ground beef. Like, it's really good, man.
I heard from somebody, and this was, kind of just a hater, but they described it as Beyond Meat tastes like overpriced falafel.
I've never had falafel. I don't eat falafel.
You wouldn't know. Yeah, that's what I heard. I
they
haven't
offer
tried
it to me
yet.
every single time I go to Garbanzo, and
You pass?
have a good one.
I'll pass. Bye.
Yeah, don't need your free.
Waffle isn't that bad.
Not a fan.
Interesting.
I had it one time. Thought it was terrible. So
Oh, really? Okay.
that was a long time ago. So I
Waffle's
couldn't even.
awesome.
I couldn't remember the taste.
Personally.
But yeah, I don't. I love it, dude. I
Nice,
love it.
dude.
So, anyway, let's move into the YouTube comments. Just letting people know. Trying to get you guys up on your stocks, man. Pull up the video here. Last video, YouTube comments. All right, it's loading up.
Yeah, we got it out a little bit late, so I don't know. There may not be as many comments you probably have.
No, it's cracking.
Is it?
It's cracking. Dirty DJ up first. Another fire cast, fellas. The struggle was real. The struggle was real last week with the only one cast. We didn't even do one cast. What are you talking about last week? Dirty DJ, we did no casts.
No cast.
I sampled it in small amounts so it would get me through the week. Started to do the same with this one until I told myself they're back on schedule with the hands up emojis.
Nice.
The Rock is in the building. Little
Yeah.
Rockefeller. Glad you guys had a good vacation. Proud of Dal for eating and enjoying the burrito. Def hitting that place up next time I'm in Vegas. TTF, I hit on those Michigan/Inspire 5s. Was hoping they would sit because of the 225 retail was steep, but I had to pull the trigger on them. Land today, and I hope the quality is good and they aren't all glue stained like the TS4s were. Below not good.
Yeah,
I know.
below
not good.
Yep. I'll reflect on that really quick. I'll hit on that. I had a chance to get those yesterday here locally from Division West. They had a 12 and I passed. Same thing. 225 is just a lot. No Michigan logo on them. I really want them because I love the Tokyo 5s. It's a shoe I know I'll never get my hands on. And now they're so old anyway, it doesn't matter. But they give me that Lightning 4 Tokyo 5 kind of vibe, which I do love. But the fact that they are sitting in certain sizes and they're sitting in certain, I think I'll be able to pick them up on StockX or somewhere under retail along the line. It's a pair I want to get though. Same thing with you as long as the quality is good, which I have seen good things about the quality. So he continues, Dal, I appreciate the transparency and honesty with the relationship. Relationships are full of ups and downs. I hope things work out for you two. I learn a lot from your relationship talks. Sometimes we got to bite the bullet and do things we don't want to do for our significant others. Keep up the great work, fellas. Look forward to your thoughts on the Lundmarks once you have them in hand, since you guys roasted me about them. Haha, all good homies. Appreciate it, man. Dirty DJ coming through. As always, next up, my man, Dan. Let me see. Yo, love that Chais is legit proud of Dal for trying the sushi burrito. Like a proud dad after his son ate his broccoli. Is there any rice in that burrito? Yeah, it's sushi. It's like a sushi roll.
It's definitely rice, yeah.
Yep. Me and the homie T-Mobile get so geeked when we see a Quiznos that when we out traveling and make big plans on buying bulk and freezing them because they all close down here in the Boston area. Do you guys have Quiznos around in Denver? So good.
Yeah.
Keep on grinding, fellas. Love the show as always. Yeah, dude, we have this is the home of Quiznos. It's where the first one started.
I didn't know that.
Right across from it's the one downtown, right across from the Domino's over there on Lincoln, I want to say.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, dude. Very
That's
first
tight.
Quiznos.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, we
So-
still have a few. I know there's a couple in Aurora, probably a couple downtown.
There was one in Parker, but it like shut down a while ago.
They're not as vast as they used to be.
JJ and I used to hit it all the time because when we were out running around doing work and shit, we would always pass by one, so we would just eat that thing all the time. Plus, they have like
right near the Yale.
Yeah, it was like $5 sandwiches and stuff, different coupons, or each day they had a $5 sub. It was super cheap.
Yeah.
Love Quiznos. Love Quiznos.
Yeah, there's definitely a few permanently closed, but yeah, there's still a good handful of them.
I'm fact checking myself real quick. Quiznos, American fast food restaurant, brand based in Denver, Colorado, that specializes in offering toasted submarine sandwiches.
Nice.
Bang. Do I know my shit or what? All right. Let me move back to the comments. But yeah, love Quiznos. I eat Quiznos a ton. Norwal Music up next. Amazing job on this one. Like it a lot. I love how in-depth the comments are from Norwal Music. Always in-depth.
You know what? He's clear. He's concise. He's to the point. I like it.
Eric K, another one in the books. Love the openness when it comes to relationships. But wait, to you have kids. That's another level of compatibility that is learned. Oh, wait until you have kids.
Yeah.
Sorry, he mistyped. Love the openness when it comes to your relationship, but wait until you have kids. That's another level of compatibility that is learned. I'm no expert, but have 3 kids and been married 5 years. With your kid, when your kids outnumber you, that's when you see if you have what it takes. Love y'all. Oh, and Stringer, hi.
What's up, I guess?
Hi.
Funny.
That's tight.
A bunch of people, by the way, I forgot to say that last episode, a bunch of people hit me with, when they were watching fireworks, I probably got like 10 different videos with people watching fireworks and displaying.
Nice.
People were like, had to one time for Springsteen, man. Classic stuff. Yeah, pretty funny. They played that while I was at Coors Field too when I was there for the fireworks. Yeah, it was fun. All right, Mike the Man up next. Another fire cast, boys. I agree with Dal. Incubus is one of my faves from the 90s too. I listened to them so much. My kids love them now, and I am taking them to an outdoor Incubus concert next month in, wait for it, Fargo, North Dakota.
Wow.
Yeah. In my best Fargo accent. Okay, are you sure? Yeah, I see. You're darn tootin'. I don't know if my accent's as good as his.
You're darn tootin'.
Mike the Man, as always. Zach Maynor up next. Please do a video painting the water gun. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming through.
The Supreme Water Gun.
Yep, Supreme Water Gun. Just do a video on it, huh?
Okay.
Dang.
Go
Mark,
live.
Make sure.
Go live and do it, Dal.
All right.
Patreon tier. Mark Ramirez up next. Actually, let me skip Mark's. I'm gonna go back to that one. Great to have you guys back. Don't forget that McGregor threw a dolly into a bus window and injured a couple of fighters. Yep. Also, George Masvidal is a beast. It's funny that he said in the post-fight interview that he thinks he's not good at promoting a fight. Relating to violence outside the cage and George Masvidal, after his knockout on Darren, till he actually got into a backstage brawl with Leon Edwards. But to his advantage, it added to his hype. Where's that Patreon? Thanks to the homie Matt coming through. Patreon is now live, bro. It's in the description. And thanks for the info on Masvidal. Yeah, I haven't followed his career super tight, so
Same.
I didn't know he was in any backstage brawls or anything. But you can kind of see it out of the guy. Mm-hmm. Like, you can kind of see he has a little bit of that in him. But it looks like right now, in his current state, where he's at now, he's doing a great job of gauging the hype, keeping it cool, keeping it chill, keeping it in the octagon, focused. And he's focused on the title. You can hear it when he talks. My man Ryan up next. Damn, that was a rough week, guys. No more vacays for you, please. Light Rail is garbage without the homies. So glad you guys are going all in with the cast. Well deserved. Bam, my man Ryan. Man, Ryan, I think you're new here, dog. Welcome in. Come in the comments.
Yeah, Ryan sent me a couple DMs.
Oh, really?
Ryan's a good guy. Yeah.
Sick.
Good guy.
Hell yeah. Thanks for coming through, bro. All right, my man Jovan.
It is. It's Joe Van.
Jovan or Jovan or Jovan?
Jovan.
Or Jovin.
Jovan.
I know, I'm just kidding. It's Jovan. How I pronounce my name is the J ain't an H. And the van is like a Chevy van.
Yeah.
Joe Van. At times, people pronounce it Jovan or worse, but my nickname, Joe, also works. Awesome podcast, though, fellas. Keep doing your thing. You guys are on the rise with the clapping emojis.
Nice.
I like it. There we go.
Joe Van.
Joe Van.
It's in the head
Joe
now.
and a Chevy van.
It'll never go
Joe
away.
Van.
Joe Van.
I think I'm just going Joe. I like Joe.
Hey, Joe.
T-Mobile up next. Dow, so funny about your girl winning at the casinos. My wife was wasted at the casino in Turks and Caicos back when we were dating. She had no idea what she was doing, and the people around her were getting so pissed. It was blackjack, so her moves actually messed up the other people's. You know how that goes when you play blackjack, right?
Totally.
You can mess up the whole table by hitting on the wrong shit.
Yeah, you're wasted doing the wrong.
Yep. Oh, I've seen a lot of people do that, and I've seen a lot of people get yelled at at blackjack tables. I've seen some disputes over hitting on the wrong card and messing up the whole table. I honestly thought we were going to get jumped outside because she was so obnoxious. Wow. Even hitting at 8 on 18 at one point and getting a 2.
What? Oh my
That's
god!
fire.
That's
I don't even hit on 17.
That's the stepmother
That's
card,
like the
guy.
stepmother. You want to hit it, but you can't.
Exactly. Whoa, you want to hit her, but you can't. You don't want to hit it, but you can't.
Oh, I thought it was hit it.
Guy, that's bad. What? Dal.
That's abuse.
No, that's what? That's cheating on your wife.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but you can't. That's why I thought that was the rule.
No, that's Dallas.
Am I going to get shade for this? Like, I thought that's what it was.
Dude, the stepmother card is 17 because you want to hit her, but you can't.
Because you're not.
You want to slap her because she's annoying the shit out of you with honey-do lists and other BS.
I thought it was the hot stepmom that you wanted to hit, but you can't.
You added hot. Is there any hot in there?
No.
The stepmother card. If hot's there, then what you're saying makes sense.
Okay.
But without hot,
then I'm out.
It's just her. You want to hit it, but you can't down.
That's why I don't play blackjack. That's why I play craps.
The stepmother card, 17. You want to fuck your stepmother, but you can't. Great, Dallas. Really good for the show. Now, wow.
I didn't know.
I'm sorry, Monday Midsole.
Yeah, Midsole, sorry.
Wow.
We're off the rails today.
Anyways, the next morning we had no idea how much she actually won. And when we started emptying out her pockets, it kept coming. $1,200 later, it was like getting flights and the trip for free.
Wow.
That shit is sick. T-Mobile, shout out to you, dog. Shout out to your lady.
Yeah.
Being so lucky.
And drunk.
The Monday Midsole up next. Thumbs down so early means y'all are doing this shit the right way. Bam. Man, Monday Midsole. And then there's a lot of comments on that. Pretty funny. Charlie commented on that. Just noticed that as well. Only a miserable crumb would follow a channel so closely just to dislike its content the moment it's released. What a bizarre obsession to have. Saint Skinner, some people have nothing better to do than try to put others down. Keep the quality cast coming, fellas. I'm going to give Charlie a shot there too. Boom, Saint Skinner. Jay Nasty, the Mad City Madman. My investigation is nearly closed. We'll reveal this poser in due time. T-Mobile,
Jay
F
Nasty.
that dude. Messed up. Oh, it's so funny. You guys would definitely go through and just thumbs up all those people.
Yeah, Jay Nasty's the shit. He's tight.
Hilarious. The homie Mueller, first in the cut. If any of y'all want to talk UFC, I'm always down. That's the homie Jay Mueller that joined us on the cast. Joins us on from time to time to talk MMA. Said he's always down to chop it up with you guys MMA-wise in the comments. Cool.
Nice.
So if you guys want to go back and forth, and yeah, make sure you guys, like I said, not everyone catches every episode or every piece of the cast. So if you want to keep throwing your IGs in there, you're more than welcome to. People shoot you a follow on social media. Keep up with everything that is going on. Dude, blew through the comments. Still got a few minutes left, about 5 minutes left.
Okay.
You want to end the show? Is there anything else you wanted to hit on? Actually, you know what? Let's end with the this day in movie history.
Okay.
We need to get to that.
Yeah.
This day in movie history.
Yes.
20 years ago. Did you see the photo on Twitter?
I did.
Jason Biggs and the crew, American Pie.
And I think they're airing it either yesterday, today, maybe. Is it E.T.? I think it's Entertainment Weekly.
Okay.
I think that's where they got the whole cast together. But it's not the whole cast, though, I don't believe, right?
I didn't see the photo I saw. It wasn't the
They're
whole
missing
cast.
Tara Reid and
Yeah.
the other guy that played actually her boyfriend in the movie.
Um,
Can't even think of his name.
dude,
now.
he's in Rookie of the Year. Remember Rookie of the Year as a kid?
Yeah, dude, great movie.
Oh gosh, Rookie
God,
of the Year.
You know what? He's had 2 stingers. That's great.
Henry Rowan Gardner. Let's just call him Henry.
Henry Reid.
He's just Henry Rowan. Henry Rowan Gardner wasn't there. Tara Reid wasn't there.
Give me the Henry announcement.
Which one?
Henry.
Henry Rowan and Gardner.
That's tight.
The crowd is going wild. He's down in the basement
Yeah.
with the laundry soap.
That's true.
He checks the runner. Strike one. He pitches it into the dryer.
Nice.
So funny. Funky butt loving.
Kevin was his name in American Pie.
His name was Kevin in American Pie.
Kevin.
Yep, that's right. Yes, he had those 2 missing. But yeah, man, we talked a little bit about this a few weeks ago. The movie, ton of American Pie memories.
Yeah.
Just being young, being in high school, came out around the same time. MTV was kind of producing those films.
Mm-hmm.
They did Varsity Blues and the American Pies. And it was just those late 90s movies, dude. It was just like, it led you right into the early 2000s. You know what I mean? It just led you right into there and Blink-182 so perfect for it. The music at the time so perfect for it. I remember watching those movies with my parents and being kind of awkward, like being weird.
Oh, yeah,
Like, it was like, and me and my dad are super tight, but it's like, that's just awkward, dude.
Yeah.
Like you're with your parents.
Yeah, totally.
Stepmom's over there chilling, sisters, fool's getting a boner,
Yeah.
dancing on the damn office chair. His dad walks in. Now there's a lot of parents in the room. He's got his parents in the room. My parents are in the room. This shit's getting real awkward on the show. So it was a lot of good memories from American Pie.
Scrambled porn.
Scrambled porn.
Which we all tried to have. We all had to be a part of it one time.
It was so cool because it was like that was like when webcams first got cool and good enough. So that's how his friends were able to watch at the crib.
That's right.
Webcam and internet was like just getting going like that, you know. It was just getting to the point where you were on it all the time.
That's
kind
right.
of.
Oh man, that's so sick.
So funny times, man. Funny times. I guess we'll leave it on that note, Dal. We're gonna have an awesome time at the concert tonight. Thank you to everyone that signs up. Thank you guys in advance to everyone that signs up for the Patreon. We actually already have people signing up for the Patreon because I did a little story, went on the IG. We posted on the Most Underrated podcast. So we already have people that have signed up. My man Conley he hit me and had to let everyone know right away. He was like, first patron, first patron, Conley.
Conley, appreciate you guys.
So I know GoldenEye and Philly Mayor, a lot of other people that fuck with us, super tough, Jay Nasty, but Conley was on it, dog. He was
Mike the Man.
He had the story. We posted it on the Most Underrated Instagram account. He hit it first, and he was the first one to join.
Yep.
So shout out to Conley being the first patron on the show.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks again to everybody else that joins, and hope you guys have a good, safe weekend. Enjoy this episode of the cast, and we will see you fools Tuesday.